like an Instagram reel guy. He does interviews with these like kids, and I'm actually sometimes inspired by what these kids are saying. He was like, "So what do you need, boy?" And he was like, "Yeah, I just need grit. You know, grit is doing something hard."
How old's this kid?
Like 3. I was really inspired.
Really?
Yeah.
A 3-year-old?
I don't know how old kids are.
Yeah, you don't really...
My perception of time is warped, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. A 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, maybe he was 7. How old is this? He was talking. The 3-year-olds talk?
The 3-year-olds talk a little bit.
No, but he was having like a proper conversation.
He was probably closer to 10 then.
No, well, he was small. He was a small
Yeah, but
child.
boys don't start really getting their growth
That's
spurt
true.
until they're mid-teens.
All right. Well, that's the end of that segment. We're going to move into the Inferno segment for today.
How old is that child?
Yeah, I'm going to find it because it wasn't an inspiring video. You know,
Not
I could tell
3.
he'd been well parented.
Yeah. I've got a niece who's 4.
Yeah, and you could have a chat with her.
But she's about 6'7", so
Okay, yeah,
she's very tall.
Girls grow quicker. Art responsible for middle. He's going to be getting this info safely, ideally. Here it comes. Yep.
I like the setup, though. The fact that he's just taking the glance from long. You might not be expecting a passive setup on the other side of things. This being the pit balcony. They are wrapping.
Oh, he's done well. Does very well. Taps the head of Venom. Zera dips back to sight. They are looking to wrap on in, so the smoke obscures the pit players, and now finally Breno with a headshot that's opened up the sight. Should see a plant here. Bare minimum. Got back though, looking good. Yes, good clicks from saadzin as well. Nissan with the chip in. The strategy got them a bomb plant.
Yes, it did. It did. So it should be a pretty tidy force coming up into the next. I just keep reflecting on my spreadsheet. Not because I think it looks pretty with the colors, but because I think it's actually quite interesting at this reflection point of the season to take a look at, because
I think body of work, by the way, was just, it's exactly what it is. It is exactly what it is.
MIBR essentially got to the major by just beating Brazilian teams, which is fine. It's a regional qualifier. Yeah. But I think then, you know, if you're Legacy, you should be putting these guys in their place to some degree.
Good catch.
Right? Because you lost to them to start the year, essentially.
But you've been hanging out with the European teams at the Cool Kids table for a while now, you know, Legacy.
Yeah, yes, I think that the thing is we have higher expectations for Legacy, so the domestic matchup is going to be familiar for MIBR in the fact that, hey, we're playing against other Brazilians, but in terms of the caliber of Counter-Strike, we have seen Legacy show better form against better opponents in 2026.
Yes.
So take that as you were, or as you will. Or as you won't, because we're going into a B execute right now. 2 players CT side. Molly out to delay. The boost is in play. Oh,
solid.
I'm loving that new nade.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, it's thrown from like 7 different spots, but just off of the... Here they come.
Okay, opportunity for that boosted player to activate on the MP9, and they go ahead of that CT smoke. Lato spams away for another onto Klim. Looks like the bomb plant might go down again, so similar to the pistol, but anything sort of... aside from a kill or two, I don't know, like MIBR have really got a voice in this one. Here comes Art, a bit of a team flash situation. Actually, no, that came from sight, excuse me. Doesn't lead to anything, though.
Still gets his man, doesn't he? Breno does his best, but will go down.
Yeah. Breno gets a kill, Breno gets a plant.
I am interested. Did you see that CT smoke that was in pool? I think as it was thrown, MIBR's pathing in basically headbutted it into... what an awkward corridor there, but all good. For people interested, I see some people having the conversation. Invader 1989. You must be turning 37 this year. FaZe will be playing today against Inner Circle. They will be competing. That is what we have received word upon. So I don't know how they're going to play with their heart in tatters, but they'll give it a go.
Play they shall.
With some grit.
That's what I'm saying.
Audio-only listeners, Nico from MIBR, or a Deco. Ooh. Quite a few of those brought out into round number 3.
Not to be confused with the Deco, of course.
Russian streamer.
Which does sound like a euphemism.
It does.
Gave him the old Russian steam.
Yeah, okay.
Steamer? That's something else.
That's something else.
I'll even know her.
RSSLL__ pointing out saadzin second round AWP.
Yeah, there is
just some keen eyes in Twitch chat.
People are watching.
People are paying attention.
People are chatting and watching.
There's visual and audio watchers and listeners.
Great to have you both. Is there a killer on LNG's plate here? No, I've decided there isn't. 1v5 situation with an unarmored Desert Eagle. You just want one. That's why you bought it. You bought it for what?
It's Linus, Your Highness.
Woo! He gets it.
And dead.
One more. Crazy. That's a bit greedy. Take what you get, which is the one.
And now we get the gun round.
Yeah.
So let's see what the tempo of battle will look like as MIBR equip their guns. Klim will be coming in with the AK-47, no AWP in the early exchange between saadzin and Klim.
No, but how nice is this, right? CT side, you've got your AWP out already. You've got a Tech 9, full nades, armor, and $5,000 in the bank.
It's pretty good.
That's a good feeling.
If you got $5,000 in the bank any day of the week, you're probably
You're
pretty
laughing,
happy.
mate.
Okay, what is their approach going to be? We're seeing top mid lurk smoke and deep.
Where are you off to?
Okay, hello.
This is...
Oh, he just looked away. He had him booked. He just looked away.
Oh. Yeah, he knows the pixel to stand on as well.
Heart's spewing about that one.
Yeah, that's a bit sad, a sad start for Art. I wonder if it's going to have any ramifications, because, you know, they are going to be weaker now on that, what looks like the B side. They've gambled day with 3. Can I still call it a gamble when it's not the whole team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, well, we, just like the expected amount of rounds in a map, we have expected setups.
Yeah.
Right? And that's just the way she goes. So you're expecting to start 3 strong B, but then finish with 3 players A. Or not even finish, mid-round.
Drop some nades for him. Okay, so you've got flashbang lineup. Venom's going to be entry. And
the setup is not good because if the mid crossfire doesn't win out, they will lose to the pit waterfall.
Yeah, okay.
So you have to win out mid-fight cleanly. Oh,
choose
not
not
anymore.
to take it. Yeah, Nissim drops back. I mean, this is actually quite inspired. He's going to be in a good place to deal with this. If the Orc gets the first kill, they can funnel them in, but great flash work. Sets them up for success. A team kill coming in from LNZ's Molly spread, but still Doomau gets 2. He's going to get run out. His P250 somehow still alive, brought down by Klim.
25 or 20 now. 20 when that was coming in, but he will get the bomb down safely, and that feels like it should be round for Latto to retake this. He will give it a look.
You could hit a burst on the uncrouch, and he hasn't. Klim tucked on the mini pit. LNZ on site, or right there. Nice headshot.
Oh!
Splatto! What a clutch!
Oh, like Splatto, mate. Their brains blown out of the back of their head with that one. 4-0. What a retake.
That was lovely. Really, really nice.
There's no nuance to that. Just laser beam with the A4.
Bopped him. Wow, it looked like he was in full control the whole time. No stress whatsoever. Well, Art's not going to be spewing about that one.
True. Let's see if he can get away with an aggressive play. It doesn't have to be straight into this one, but every round MIBR, they're getting in and they're getting the bomb down. So
yeah,
3 out of the 4 rounds, they've been able to achieve the goal of planting.
If you don't go banana early, you can avoid the crabs. Was it something like that?
Yeah, stay out of the bucket.
Stay out of the bucket. Flash, maybe? Nah, dry. Okay, let's go. Brano versus Nissim. And Nissim not going to be too happy. He didn't find the headshot. Staying
Playing a cheeky
nimble.
angle as well. I think if the player jumps on the sofa, maybe he doesn't get spotted.
That might be it. He calls it clear in his head, and then...
It's just a weird position because you're susceptible to a little bit more, but another opening death. This time not on Art. They've got top banana control. They don't have brackets, but they do have boiler and halls. This boost being illustrated, Lando, the hero of the last, to die as Art starts to funnel over towards this B bomb site. saadzin on the long side. Smoke will be blocked. Vision will be maintained. But the defense is in the wrong place for this one. Moto Smoke, does he play ahead of it? He'll have to go into sight. He will. He's going to have to go
Bananas.
crazy.
Yeah, not going to be easy for saadzin here. And after pulling the trigger off the flash, YouTube was so good.
Safe. All right, 4-1. You're going to lose one eventually. That's how she goes. That's Counter-Strike. You can't win them all. know the slogan of Pokemon is you got to catch them all. But did we ever? I'm sure a lot of you did.
We did.
You did finish the games. You caught them all.
I still miss the Pokedex. I had like an actual physical Pokedex. Don't know where I got it, on holiday somewhere.
Was it red?
Yeah, it was cool, man. And I think I could type in the code and it would show me like a little picture of the Pokemon.
Okay.
So sick.
When it was just the original 250 or whatever.
Yeah, the original 670. Well, he's found him. Cost him his M4.
Yeah. Not sure where he was going. There you have it, 4-1. MIBR are on the board, and that's good because if they had another round where they found a clean opening kill, but were unable to convert off the back of it, that would be very worrying sign. So good stuff for MIBR. Underway now. One more of those, and they can, I was going to say break the bank balance, but it doesn't really appear to be that way, does it?
No, sir.
So there's residual cash on a couple of members. Art has opted to come in with an MP9. He could have been dropped an M4. This one's going to potentially be a quicker move towards A. An extra body in second mid. So this is either just the opening gambit. Art, again, is just doing his own thing.
Oh, he loves a mind game.
Guys, like,
he loves
what
a
are we
mind
doing?
game. It's going to work. It's going to work. He's going to get 2 on the backstab if he starts to search. Up to the short side, now he activates. Got 2 on his plate. It's the opportunity. Gets the first. Takes the head off, finds the upgrade. It's a 5-on-4. The fact he sticks around as well. He's playing his game, isn't he?
I think, you know, it's great to have tricks and these little moves. I have no problems with them. I think it's very important. You need to have it at the highest level of Counter-Strike. It just feels eventually you run out of them. So if your whole game is just tricks, that, you know, your bag will run dry.
I just think it shows his personality.
Agreed, yeah.
You know, like, I think I love that this game has such enough depth that you can see a player's personality in their gameplay decision-making. It's not just, there's not one answer into how to play a round.
This is a 3v3 retake of the B site where there is another smoke to replenish CT spawn. There is a defuse kit available on saadzin the AWPer. This is a very tough retake.
What's wrong with just having another go next round?
I think because it's the 3v3.
When you've had your chance, the rod is in the water, but the rod has just narrowly missed the fish. Because that's what you do with the rod, is you're looking for fish.
It's kind of like
the rod.
Kind of like a spear.
Yeah, a spear. Maybe it's more of a spearfish kind of situation. The spear tip is in the water.
Well, it's a broken spear.
The fish actually just ripped your whole
It was a shark.
Spear. Yeah. Bloodthirsty
Which
shark.
are fish. They are fish. Sharks are fish. Yeah, sharks are fish.
So when that shark in Finding Nemo says fish are friends, not food, is it Finding Nemo? I think so. Bruce. My name's Bruce.
Sharks are fish.
So when he says fish are friends, not food,
Yes, sharks are fish.
he's just like saying he's friends with himself.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, yeah.
Because I'd have said, you know, sharks eat fish, but sharks are fish too. But chickens eat chicken, so...
Sharks like bigger things like whales and seals.
Yeah, seals. I bet they're tasty. All that blubber.
This one to break him, MIBR. What, is this the last round I'm
That's the move.
No! Is this a replay?
Move, bro.
Andre, if you're trolling us right now,
Yeah.
if you're just replaying last round, thinking these guys are talking about sharks and fish, they'll never know that this is the same round. Ooh, thought they'd brave the block smoke, but no. Given the buff up, this is a tough round. Sure, they've got the forward. There's another one.
Not so lucky. That looks like it should have done damage. And he's probably got more. Let's have a look. Little cache of nades. Yep, scoops up a nice extra smoke. And there's a third on its way from Nissim. So they are expecting action on the B-bomb
Yeah,
side.
Art's clearing second mid. You might even get the rotation of saadzin with his flashes in a moment.
He's pushing through off the flashes. They're going to look to try and disrupt through the full push. Nice headshot.
Oh!
Transfer comes in. Now onto the 5-7, but denied. Breno pulls them back into the 2-on-2. Ready for contention to make this a one-round game. Forward position adopted by Venom Zera. Art approaching from the banana side, and you've still got spawn for saadzin. Not an easy clear for an AWP. Maybe Art can pull him away, hoping for a jiggle out of the new box player. Still, again, with these disadvantaged or rather uncomfortable retake scenarios. Art still searching, starts to make noise, hoping to pull the attention away, but barrel. The barrel is spotted. He understands the setup, but the timing's not good. Brought down. Art will have to dip out, try and maintain that Kalash for the next. But MIBR, you can't deny that they're getting into bomb sites. You know, for the first couple of rounds that Legacy won, they were still getting into bomb sites, and now their fate has turned around.
So we'll have to be partial behind this AK. But yeah, I think problems twofold. Obviously, giving away the opening in that other round with Miss and Boiler, that's not great. And then you lose to an execute, fine. This time you're in a lower buy. You have information. Your stack is in the right place, but your initial body goes down for free. So even though you're trying to multi-kill your way back in, because you've not a 5-man stack on that site, the trade game was always going to be tough. So it was a nice attempt from Paul. But a 2v2 post-plant without all the nades and AWP and MP9, no kit, it was always going to be tough. Art's actually giving the AK over to Doomout to contend in Banana. And Sani will cop a nade for his troubles, but all in all, we'll be able to play this Banana control leisurely.
I've got admiration for players that can play like this and still be alive. Just a little bit, 19 points of health for Doomout, but they'll actually send another ball forward. You're not expecting yourself to damage. Art, yep, seen enough.
I think Insani doesn't swing there.
Crazy he turns his back.
I think for sure Insani's swinging in that moment.
No block, or?
Guys, you gotta do something. You don't realize it, but they are at your front door.
And back we go. I'm not filled with confidence for this round for Legacy. Just that saved AK.
And the other 3 on the polar opposite side of the map.
Yeah.
I like it though. It's just the execute simulator.
Making sure all the smokes are still good.
Dima has a flash. It has to be the best flash ever.
Waits for the call. Here's their flashes, throws his. And a spam connects. Hang on. 5-7 has found lethality. Insani goes down. Art strafes out for one. Now you need another from the 5-7, but the flash layer was good. You can see it caught him there just in that moment of transition as he emerges from that pool of smoke.
Well, give it a look, right? Go over.
Why not?
Try and shake it up a little bit. See if you're able to get another AK, do a little bit more financial damage. You're not winning the round.
He's just scavenging.
How lucky do you think you have to be? Oh, there was someone here. There's a suspicious-looking chicken truck. This was only meant to deliver on Wednesdays.
Yeah, right. He's got his nose to the ground, trying to see if there's any goodies left in spawn. Anyone drop an extra flash?
So the B defense will have to win the round in the next round.
Yes.
Because they've been executed on B 3 consecutive. So here's what I'm suggesting.
Okay. Oh my god.
They're either going to take the AWP over towards B.
Oh my god, you lost it all.
Good damage. Or they're going to play aggressive banana control with Art joining them. But LNZ is going to be a step ahead. He's going to call a Poppy A play into only 2. That's my prediction of the future.
Okay. You've looked into your crystal ball. MIBR still the bookie's favorite.
That's surprising.
It is surprising.
I think Legacy are higher in the rankings.
I will say that the fact that you lost the round but left with 3 AK-47s on the CT side is it's a good, you know, silver lining.
And you've already got 4 rounds on the CT side of this. You get 1 or 2 more, you're fine with the half. 1 more, you're fine. 2 more, you're happy. 3 more is great. Or just good.
Good.
So they haven't charged down banana. They haven't put the AWP on B. They're playing a very passive setup across the map.
Oh, of course. Of course he's going for it. Art caught a glimpse of Breno, and now it's the same result. An MP9 in the back of your head. Art's doing Art things. Good chunky nade damage towards the B players. LNZ and Insani catching a double wave from the HE barrage. That's actually completely repelled them. Looks like they're on the back foot, and now Nissim's already pushing Apartments. So Legacy have got them in the palm of their hand.
Nissim's not in a great spot, though.
Is he not holding the cross?
Nissim can't do anything.
No, he's pushed fully.
Nissim cannot do anything. He's just imagining they stay in banana. So action is really on Art.
Sheesh. Okay, last seen getting that kill towards Boiler. He's burrowed into pit. Nissim's going to be flanking them for the mid side, but it's a bit too late. They were already up towards the long side.
You're hearing the library steps too.
To go brave the flames, to wrap the arch. Only the one. Dumao. There's saadzin Zorp as well. Solid reaction. Legacy feel like they're everywhere, but still good find back from Klim. Pivoting in towards the A site, and that's where Art is burrowed down. Perfect on the mini pit. It could be denying if they go for the default plant.
They can safe plant.
Safe plant they shall. Oh, makes a noise. Charging in, trying to deny. Loses his head. Not ideal. Insani and Klim to close it down. Just Lato. He's already had 1-1v2 on this bomb site. You have to go for another.
Got the kit. He's got the time.
So now there's smokes and flashes, or rather just flashes. Begging for a swing. Double swing, just like that. Insani closes it down.
Beautiful
kill from Insani.
Yeah, that shouldn't be happening. Again, they get the jump on them in halls. They have the information. Nissim is playing because he's assuming they're not coming back. To come back means you're acknowledging that we may just die to a guy sitting in second in the window or die to a guy in boiler on a timing. But they've been able to pip the gap. Nissim's got around the world. Art's been stuck in pit, and Art's one of the last deaths within this round. He fumbles the movement, completely fluffs that. Should have the element of surprise, and that is an ugly-looking round to lose right there. So MIBR 5-4. Now the Orbs on B.
Missed him twice. Very loud about this. Venom Zero wants them to know the apartments have been taken.
Okay, so you've noted the orb on banana. It's clear that MIBR are not in any rush. They're happy to take their time, operate with the map control that they're able to garner off of their moves, and LNT with an opener onto Art.
Oof.
This is do I even bother? Is it even worth it?
What?
Just that, you know, Yanko's really quite vocal about Art's approach.
Yes,
and
he is.
why it's probably not good for tier 1. And you're seeing that here. Like, why does everything have to be a coin toss?
Right. Because the highest levels are about the double kill.
And then, yeah, it's how you're able to capitalize in those moments. If you're just doing something out of the box every round, it's like, okay.
Like, I see elements of like his decision making where it's like, it's like when you're playing a Prem game with us, you know, as in like, I'm going to do the thing that
should win the round.
It should win the round, but it's because it's fun for me as well.
Sure.
Like I'm doing this because I want the way we've won to be satisfying to me.
Yeah, and I get it. You want to be annoying. You don't want to allow defaults to function. That like I really liked his push on the first rifle round. It looked like he had a good idea. Yes. I know that they're going to scale with this smoke, and I put this, but it doesn't work, and it just looks a little bit silly. And I think that's one of the key issues. And it's one of the issues where it can get old very quickly, not even with your opponents, but your teammates. Yeah, it's like, bro, my in-game leader is fucking dead every round.
It could lead to resentment.
He is...
But it's so good when it works. Yeah. How entertaining is it, you know?
And this is it. I'm probably being a little bit harsh here. He has been involved in 5 opening duels. He's won 3, lost 2.
Yeah, okay.
But the man he's been eaten alive has been Brenner. So, right, that one seems like it's a bit more of a premeditated prep version, which is good. That's nice. That's what you want to see if you're able to find a weakness. So it just is hard when that opening exchange is happening and that's not always being converted as well. I'm sure Art's finding that quite difficult to work with too. So this is 6 straight rounds now. It was the pistol, it was the conversions, it was a Lato clutch. But now it's one-way traffic for MIBR. So a partial buy to see if they can sneak one back in before the final round of the half. It seemed way too easy for them to be able to get away with these B executes. There's even been resistance as they're executing, right? The fight's trying to catch them coming through the choke point. But they have had a leisurely time of being able to set up and punish B, and it can be extremely suffocating, right? You get these smokes into the site mollies, the flashes, and away we go.
Gets the double kill.
It's just you know exactly what you're planning for on these rounds, right? Okay, so we're going to remove these sidelines. Sure, they can push through the smokes. You're always accounting for that, but what are we flashing for? Where are we mollying? What are we removing, right? What fights are we actually trying to set up? Whereas the CTs are guessing. It's like, well, what do we think? Or where is the safest spot to stand? Or where can I be anti? Or where can I react? And you don't even know when the timing's coming, right? You can have educated guesses. Is it on the fade of the smoke? Is it just before? Are they using a HE? But right now, MIBR, 7 straight rounds on the T side. This is looking good.
It is.
It's hard to fault what we're seeing right now.
But again, I find their T-sides, I guess in particular, MIBR's T-sides do seem to have a good, degree of tier 1 polish. There's always the flash that's, I always keep saying second wave because I don't know if that's the perfect term. But I have such admiration for not the first couple of flashes, the dum-dum-dum, when they're first starting their move through the smoke, if they're pushing B or whatever. It's the second wave where the defender gets vision back, they've made progressions into the site, and it's behind them for that next fight, that next potential.
Yeah, I think it's just the layering was
layering,
yeah. Because in terms of an execute, you want to have like an entry flash, and then you want,
those aren't for, that's just to force them back, remove the vision for the couple of steps, and then another one, then another one.
But that when a round works perfectly, so some of this is dry run, some of these are moves, some of these are just
mid-rush
ideas or concepts. Yeah, here's the gear shift.
Okay, he brings a lot of pace into the mix, and a necessary trade onto R opens up an avenue on the long side, accelerating for a head-on collision. Saadzin's all primed and ready. Nails that, Nissim down on the short side, so pressure onto Saadzin. Coming in from the apartment side as well, he's getting wrapped on, and they double swing it. Lovely unity there, but still kept level, low HP.
So low.
19 points of health for Insani and Klim. Can they turn this one around? Bomb plant would be nice. All picked up, makes sense. On that low HP from Insani, still got that one shot, one kill potential.
I'm sure Klim wants it back. He's like, bro, I'm low too.
Yeah, he's going to go round. I think that's actually quite an inspired move. He's going to sit towards the apartment balcony. And the approach from Lato is through apartments, so it's going to come down to this collision. Nice find from Lato. Insani on that AWP game. The time's on his favor, and he hits the first. Not dead yet. Planted for him in pit. Looks like he's done enough to win this round. Going to be a run out by Dumao. Just enough time for the defuse. Just enough time.
No. He doesn't have a kit. Oh, no, he does. He's got one. Oh. Nah.
He got greedy. Oh my God. Calculated. Why is he? I thought it was tight before he went scavenging.
Bloody Nora, okay. Well, they get one before the halftime break, which we're in right now. So here's some break music for everybody.
Okay. Boom, boom. Yeah. Quick break.
Quick break music. We could do some stuff with sponsors with that.
Let's check in with the chat.
Take a break, have a, any product you could think of. Any product you think of could go there.
I actually recently came into a large quantity of those, about a ton.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
A whole metric ton.
Shaped like Formula One cars, I believe.
That's right.
All right, guys, we're going to pull out page 432 here of the strat book from Letney.
III. And column 6, you'll see the flashbang color-coded for your viewing pleasure.
I'm going to do pistol round number 4. I need you to remember the particular lineup of the EXP drop. Oh yeah, I need the AK.
I'm going to bring that through.
I need that AK.
Well, he is going to be able to buy AKs. Easy, mate.
Dumao,
he is unique.
He's one of the guys.
He's one of the guys.
He's one of the guys.
He's got great energy. Always a very smiley fellow when you see him around the event.
2 from 2 on the pistol round, feeling, I don't want to say mandatory, but it wasn't the most inspiring first half by Legacy, was it?
No. I mean, I'm starting to see why MIBR might have elected to go Inferno rather than the Ancient. That's a lot of nades, right, Chad? That is like an unusual amount of grenades to have on a pistol round.
It's a good amount of nades for a B execute into a 4-man stack, though.
Yeah, okay. Let's see if those Insani dual Berettas can feast.
Oh, they missed the molly.
They got that reaction flash. They have. LNZ throws it out. Insani gets team flashed, and it's fine because you ran into the stack, and VenomZera's feeling frisky. Taps 3 heads. Jobs are good, and Doomau is he going to have the jump on them? Insani looks like he's holding for this eventuality. Yeah.
Well handled. Beautiful.
Really nice.
Okay, splitting the pistols, but I think this one is going to mean a lot for MIBR in conversion to map number 1. We've got Mirage coming up next. Nuke is the third and decider if we need to get there, but no plant going down means it should be a relatively quiet round. Unless we want to see a Tech 9 force. There's no AK. Could be a Galil dropped. Can the coach hear the communication that's happening from round to round, says Dead Ships. Yes. Yeah. So here's a fun thing with the coaches, guys. The coach is in TeamSpeak, and he can hear the players talking, but he can't actually hear the game sound. So it must be quite
weird,
stressful for a coach in diffuse situations.
Yep.
When he doesn't know how long is left on the bomb. He's relying on the reactions of his team members to know what the bloody hell is happening, Dan.
Caught me off guard with that one, sorry.
It's all right. Well, Bobby's not here, so...
Bobby!
Bobby!
I'm a big OG fan now. Bobby and Casper Cadian Muller.
Who would have thunk it? In the same team?
Come on now. And they've gone green. See that? OG are green now?
With Envy?
Well, maybe, but Jersey.
Do you want to know what teams MIBR have beaten this year?
I would like to know.
Okay,
what
there's
teams
some fun
MIBR
names
have
on here.
Tell me.
Gaming Gladiators.
I love those guys.
Fake Debiru.
Fake Debiru?
Yeah. Starlinks.
Starlinks, okay, so Elon Musk's fan club.
Imperial.
Yep.
Legacy.
Yeah.
CTN EX.
Gosh, that sounds like some pre-workout.
Crashers.
Crashers.
Yawara.
Yawara.
Fola Amarella.
Okay, now we're sounding like football organizations.
Red Canids.
I know them.
Aruga.
Aruga.
I swear to God, it is O-R-U-G-A.
Aruga.
9Z Sharks. 4 Magic. Bounty Hunters. Odic.
So they're the number 2 team in Brazil
Magna.
right now. No one else can touch them.
Galories.
And Glories, of course.
And they've lost to Legacy, Shinden Sharks, Imperial, and Gaming Gladiators.
Someone just atted me and said glorp.
They did.
Moist Goose.
Moist Goose 77.
1977, an older boy to be glorping, to be honest.
Big fan of the Aruga team.
Aruga. That can't be a real team.
Oh, Apps Aggression first rifle round is going to be punished by Nissim. He's going to deal with that of Breno. So the opening gambits, I think maybe Breno didn't like getting flanked every round by Art, wanted to see if he could catch a bit of a timing, but now at a number disadvantage, Klim flashed forward in Palace, beautiful work. VenomZera with the alley-oop.
That's nice, really enjoyed that. Venom's getting flashed now. Look at this team play. He gets his, VenomZera gets set up for 1, Klim goes down, but VenomZera's managed to double up. Now tucked in the corner on the reload, he should be found here. Doomau's going to isolate him with a nice tap on the swing.
You give it a go, Linus?
Yeah, you should.
Give us your clutch
Get
tip,
your spear
Chief.
out, you know? Dip the spear in the water. Track the movements of the saadzin and the Doomau.
That nade, if perfectly placed, is a kill.
It's not quite perfect.
Well, he doesn't know.
No,
does
he doesn't have X-ray.
Guys, he doesn't have X-ray.
But he can still win this. Now he knows where one of them is.
Smoke would have come in handy.
Okay, I've changed my mind. I've actually changed my mind.
Guys, I get it. You want this round, and you can have it.
Yeah,
but
it's yours.
Maybe I'll take your life.
I'd like to, but I also wouldn't mind keeping mine.
Someone said that Aruga in Spanish means caterpillar.
I like that we're learning.
We're learning today.
Caterpillar.
Okay, 3-round game. A little bit audacious there from Brenner, but good teamwork. I like the teamwork we have between VenomZera and Klim on the A-bomb side there.
I too enjoyed that.
Didn't win them the round, but definitely was enjoyable to watch the team play. 2 MAC-10s, one for Art, one for Nissim. And Nissim is the apps defaulter. I'm wondering if he'll be elsewhere this round. Do they want to try something a bit more punchy? Try and knock over MIBR's money with a set call? Doesn't look like it. I think it's fine anyway because nobody, bar LNZ, has head armor on the CT side. So these MAC-10s can do work. Just an A-pop. This setup is in a lot of trouble. They're in hot water right now. They're in trouble. Even if that mid defense, they went 1 for 1 for 1, they were dead from apps. That setup was designed to win mid, and they couldn't even do that. So they weren't ready for... When I see that setup, my thought is that they're just going to deal with the default. But they had to deal with essentially an all-in.
Right.
So they got more than they had bargained for, and unsuccessful. So money fleeting now for MIBR. Will they lose it all? LNZ and Insani looking to hold on to their guns towards B as we do just draw this into a 2-round game. After this one will be confirmed. Bomb, probably about 10 seconds to go before detonation.
Question in the chat, what perfume do I recommend?
Okay.
I've recently been enjoying Tom Ford. Makes great fragrances if you've got you don't need a little bit extra cash to splash. It is unnecessarily expensive, but it smells good. And alternatively, there was this something called Valhalla or something.
Valhalla?
My dad gave it to me for Christmas.
Okay.
But it's just like some, you know...
The new Lynx.
It's tobacco and vanilla, and it smells incredible.
Okay.
You know, tobacco can smell good.
You wear it, you don't smoke it.
It's not cigarette smoke, you know. I smell like tobacco, rich tobacco and vanilla.
You're in a fancy cigar lounge.
Yeah. Tom Ford does do tobacco and vanilla as well.
Yeah, they do? Okay. What have I got? Mason Margiela?
Margiela?
That's something like that.
Yeah, I just bought some shoes from there.
When we were in China?
Yeah. Kaboom!
That was almost...
A while ago.
About 7 months ago, I reckon.
I've worn them once, so that's nice.
All right, well, the saved guns over towards B with this trap set up right now. One of them on a boost towards CT, one of them up close towards the mouth of Banana. The flash at the ready, but they've only got one kill they can find on R. And, well, with the boost, that's a lot of information. That would send the team quite quickly spiraling into an A control.
Yeah, okay, so retake?
No, I think just look for exits.
Okay, right.
But they're actually over here in time. They haven't... Okay, they can contend.
They took a little too long on this.
It's just that one of the M4s is still on B. So if both M4s were on the site,
yeah,
I'd say, yeah, give it a go. But
have a crack.
Right now it's going to be, oh, okay, he's pushing. This is okay. A needs something. A needs 1 or 2 kills here to slow it down. 1.
1.
2.
LNZ, he did get it.
Insani's here, quick.
Lato's in a good position, though, to catch any of these rotations in. Oh, they get the info off of it.
But Insani's wrapping up, so I'm not sure they're aware of him.
No, he could have the jump on at least one. Does he just walk out? Here's one sight, assumes one hit. And a clean shot from saadzin. Problem solved.
Okay. Well, this will be the gun round now. That was just the eco with the save. So let's see if double digits will be won out by MIBR first, or if Legacy can tie us up 9-9. Tactical timeout has been taken. A conversation to be had. Letney on the microphone. A real eclectic mix over there of players and personalities on the MIBR roster, looking to start some more European campaigns. They've qualified for the major. They're now here at PGL Bucharest, looking to do some damage and a win against BCG. That's nothing to turn your nose up about. So a good win for them yesterday. Let's see if they can continue that today. Now, to start off the year, when Lux was still on this roster, Legacy lost to MIBR. This was back in January, right? So we've got a 4-month body of work that's played out in 2026 so far. It's the next 2 months, essentially, where you can start to ramp up. It's not 4 months, it's only 3. January, February, March. April's just begun. We're counting good April.
They haven't got all of April.
It's only 3 months. And you don't even play for the first 2 weeks of the season, really, so...
So it's kind of still March in Counter-Strike years.
In my mind, it's still 2016. Or 15, and it was Cologne, and Titan was on the other side of the server.
That's right.
10 years in January. In June this year since I retired.
Damn, dude. A decade.
10 years, 10 long years. Again, a lot of room.
That could not be better. Perfectly timed on his engagement.
How clunky did that look?
Yeah, it didn't look great from the T-side perspective, but Venom. I mean, understandably,
There was
they
a
flashed.
yeah,
They flashed. It just always looks a bit silly running out of a smoke.
It does when round's still on. I guess you had full banana control, so you knew it had to be A.
Nato approaching from the long side.
Bomb up short on its own, though.
Missing partners with him. It's Clem that's going to have to get one on this. Adds in on the short side. 2 coming in from long. He's going to flash to them, and they go. Oh, messy for
Oh, no
Clem.
way!
Yeah, the defense just cracked open. Insani going to be able to try and play for the multi. Does get the jump onto one. Caught the other reloading. Doesn't find the kill. Massive round. Triple out of Lato. saadzin with impact. And yeah, extra loud clap from Coach.
So on one hand, really good shooting there from Legacy. Good patience and poise. And when under pressure, walking into setups, being able to handle that. Rubbish from MIBR.
Yeah.
Venom Zero gets you a 3v5 for free. I understand he gives his life back with that move. We can question that, but still, this setup, it's just about... I understand this is reductive, but hitting the shots, right? None of this felt rapid out of the MIBR players, where on the other hand, when offered the opportunities, Legacy were able to breach in. So back down to just the pistols. MIBR, your lead, it's been squandered, and Legacy, they're going to be charging to take your map choice.
Double HE could be potent, and it is. Significant damage dealt, but now converted upon by Insani's close half wall on the 5-7.
Was it 2 nades? Just 2.
It was.
So then you know there's 3B.
Good point. Well made. LNZ trapped at the sandbag position and is going to be escorted out by Now. Easy, Venom.
Oh, well, Legacy will get themselves up to 10 in a moment's time. Nice shot there from Nissim. He's got some good aim.
He has.
He's sharp. But this should be double digits now for the art-led squad.
And Sadzin's no slouch on the rifle either.
Yeah, I think...
Like, he's definitely he's serviceable.
I would like to see when Animgraph 2 does get added to the main client, how or if that impacts AWPing at all. Because a lot of people talk about how in CS2 it is harder to AWP. Now, obviously, the AWP has had a nerf in the sense that it only has 5 bullets before you have to reload, so there is a nerf there. But a lot of CS2's conversation has been about swing to win. And this is where, when I start to talk about this, it's hard because people are so emotionally invested in their opinion that they have a hard time hearing what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying that there aren't parts of CS2 that make it beneficial to always be fighting and always be in motion, but also that concept and how good players have gotten are also good concepts, right? So first of all, if you look at the level of player and how good they are with their pre-fires, which is, I don't mean they're running around the corner pre-shooting, I mean their crosshair placement on their strafes, their jiggles, how procedural, how ready for fights they are. That in the modern game is very, very high. And then you add on to that, the idea of being the one to be in motion and choosing when to swing. If your crosshair placement is perfect, and you're the one initiating the duel, you're ready to react, where the other is waiting for the cue for them then to react.
Yes.
Right? You know, I am putting myself in this fight, and I have to click now.
Yes.
They're going, I'm waiting, I'm seeing, I'm clicking. So it's always going to happen faster if you're the one who's Especially if you're not in a smoke, you're not coming through a flash, there's not a molly at your feet, right? Like, you're just getting to be able to go through the motions.
Well, I think we also, you know, I think we lack the nuance when we talk about, you know, when we use terms like Pika's advantage. We talk about Pika's advantage for, I think most people use it and would assume that's just about like the right eye peak kind of vibe. But actually, that is the Pika's advantage. What you're describing is an extension of the advantage of the Pika.
Sure, yeah, and I think obviously there's another thing to do with the angles in which you're approaching walls. Are you close when you're taking the fight? Are you far? And you see players...
That part too, yeah.
Right, you see players as well as this one. It's a great start. It's gonna...
Ooh, well, had the chance for a claw back there, doesn't find it.
I think, yeah, with the way you're approaching angles, there's some players who are very good at talking about this stuff, like Yakinda and James. If people go back and watch some of James' content with Yakinda on his YouTube channel, it is in Russian, but there are subtitles, and they talk about the micro of how they're going for certain peaks on angles. Am I wide? Am I close? Am I crouching in? Am I wide swinging? Am I jiggling to bait? That level of the game would be a really fun one to get like a Yakinda on a desk for a long time to talk about the game theory behind those type of peaks.
You have to find the right player as well, because it's a concept that I think all of the professional players obviously have their own understanding of, but very few can articulate why.
That's a key point, yeah.
I think it's just something you learn, and you learn through, you know, your own process.
That's what I liked about the MOUZ guys. Even when like JDC and stuff was there, they always were able to articulate their Counter-Strike IQ well.
Yes.
Right? And I think that is, as you're saying, it's not an easy thing to do. You talk to some players and like, oh, it just
is.
Yeah,
that's
and that just
why
means it's intuitive. Like, it's a feeling, but it's a feeling that's been reinforced by a lot of reps.
Good use of the word intuitive. That's exactly what it is. It's second nature to them. It's instinct as opposed to like a conscious decision.
Okay, well, we're all tied up 10-10. We know MIBR games have to end 13-11 or 13-10.
Yes, that is the rule.
That's the rule. LNZ told us. So who's going to take it? Another molly half wall. So really wanting this space. They will get it. Nade into sandbag. Big one down the pocket. Insani brought to 40. The one back knocks on the door of two. Now a bottle of flame. Have to respect that. Backing off. Insani will get the room.
Hey, Util.
It's not even a fight. Nobody won that, but you know, I made it seem exciting.
No, I was actually really. I genuinely think you should do more of that. That sounded great.
Hype map control.
Hype map control.
Hype map control.
Yeah, no, it's a genuinely.
It's a new thing.
It's like might be an Inferno exclusive initially, but it's definitely good.
There'll be a bit of top mid. You can see players already on brackets. There's a fight waiting.
Second wave after the arch smoke.
Venom saw nothing.
Yeah, but that does tell Latta there's probably someone there, right? Tough crossfire to break.
Yeah, very tough. Now into B they go.
All right. Sani got flash and swing off the pool. Oh, and they're doing the dance. Easy find for LNZ, and art being art. He's hoping that they get overlooked. Venom's even clearing it. Such diligent awareness from Venom's era. Again, that's, yeah. It's the round over, isn't it?
Flash? Yes, it is. And they'll probably have to save this time too.
Tough.
It is. Look, I think that MIBR have played a better game overall.
Yeah.
I think that they went on, what was it, a stretch of 7 rounds in that first half. We did split the pistols. It was a Lado clutch as one of the first 4 rounds for Legacy. It was a nice 1v2. I think that was exactly the 4th round of the game. And if they close now with what will need to be 2 consecutive rifle rounds and then 1 against a hodgepodge bit of everything, I think overall MIBR have had a better look with the gun rounds.
Saadzin, losing Sani. Nargo's pushing. Look at him go. He wants this fight. He's going to try and take it by force. But Venom's there in a perfect position to track the back of his head. Number 2, not going to happen. Lato provides the covering fire. Dead from the flames. LNC found one onto Dumal, but now you've got Linus at the back of the site, and he lines up a headshot. saadzin swings Paul. He manages angles very well. Anticipates the swing from Paul. He's already 2 kills deep. Finally brought to his knees by Nissim. Very threatening. Klim's already here as well. Will he be tempted to go for the mantle up, or is he going through? Use the edge of the smoke. Renault on the cautious approach. Up and over. Tracks the head of the drop off of Nissim. Klim does finish off the job. Now Lato in the clutch. Already 1 under his belt. Crucial juncture of the game. Can't do it. Can't hack it. Renault closes it down. A team effort. And you're right. MIBR, they've got real poise in some of these late round situations.
Yeah, it's, I'm just taking a look to reflect on that first half again. The final round of the first half was the Dumal defuse.
Yeah.
So it's
and
Pistol.
save, excuse me. It was the last
Well,
round.
yeah.
Clutch and a save.
So Pistol win.
Yeah.
Force win. Eco win. Then a 1v2
clutch.
and then a Dumal defuse.
Yeah. Okay.
So none of those were
around like that.
Clean rifle rounds where it felt like they were definitely stronger. Right now, this might be the final of Inferno. 2 Tech 9s, 3 rifles to complement that. A little bit more limited in the util department, but still more than enough to work with for a move as they saunter up Banana looking for a fight.
Art does his best work with the Tech 9. It's the perfect gun for his style of play. I'm saying that unironically. Okay, so you can see he's even holding the incendiary. So they're actually hoping that the first box player gets something, and then you throw the flames, just like that. Beautiful. Setup works for 1. So brings down Insani, though. Oh, he gets him on the spam. Nissim down. Now they're operating at a disadvantage. Hamstrung. Great spam. Beautiful. This is the team play on display once more from MIBR. You haven't got the angle for that one. Goes down. saadzin and Art.
They've got the nades for the retake, they've got the kids, and they've got the man advantage. 2 to the good right now is going to get past Art.
Yeah, Galil upgraded from the Tech 9. He's going to have to do a lot of work, though, and unable to do so. saadzin all to do. Great tap. 1v4! Oh. Comes down to a 1v1.
Oh, LNZ likes the way that one tastes. That is going to be 13 to 10. The scores on the doors as MIBR strike first in this domestic derby. We know who's qualified for the major, but this stretch of events is to see who's going to be in fine form. And MIBR by picking this one up in what was a fun game from start to finish. Just one.
Team talk it out, where...
Team talk it out.
No,
how many more team talks do they have?
A team talk it out as in, let's, like, you know, how do we not get Mega Depresso doing this run of events? We focus on the next season.
Okay, well,
so,
they need to make some roster changes.
Well, yeah, but
so
then that would make attending all of those events completely redundant.
Start those roster changes
now.
ASAP Rocky, you know what I'm saying? Well,
is
you
that
can.
Is that legal?
But who are you going to get? Generally, the team's going to the major.
Dexter's available.
True. Well, he's right, everybody. All right, let's get this one underway. Sorry, that's not a window smoke. I was going to say miss because it's a con smoke. Yeah, it definitely did miss window.
He was aiming for window. Not his best work.
B split, up cap.
Tap. Venom Zera. Going after 1. Lato, important trade back. Now starting to pincer in. It's going to be up to LNZ. Good crosshair. Waiting for the Apps player now. Backup arrives as they wrap up through the short side bomb. Down now. saadzin tapped away at, and it's just Art. Coming in long range, not a fight for the dual Berettas. MIBR will pick himself with a pistol, 2 for 1.
Okay, so we starting strong here for MIBR. I'll just walk everybody through the expected CT positions of this team.
Pray do.
You're going to have LNZ, the Swedish in-game leader, as your B anchor. Kind of gets that shit job. He's not, you know, doing an Apex where he's taking con. He's going to jump swap B. Venom will be his sight holder, the short player. You will obviously have Klim as the AWPer, so he could be starting short, window, anywhere, literally anywhere. Your comp player will be in Sun, and then Brenner will be anchoring over towards the A bomb site. So that is the expected outlook for the defense. And, we will be taking comments from people in Twitch chat. So let us know how you're doing, how you're watching. It's a Monday. Is it a public holiday for you? Probably.
Easter Monday. Is that a thing?
Yeah, so
Good Monday, do they call it? No, that's Friday.
I think it's just Good Friday. But I think because
Bad Monday.
I think in Australia you get a 4-day long weekend. Do you get a
Right.
4-day long weekend in the UK for Easter?
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't really lived there.
Yeah, but when you must have known from when you're a... I haven't lived in Australia for a long time.
Yeah.
I haven't lived in Australia for 12 years.
Yeah, but like school holidays, well, they were a while ago, weren't they?
Well, that's different. That's also different for you and me. We have holidays at kind of different times because of summer and winter.
Summer and winter being reversed.
So we have different lengths of holidays at different
Yeah.
periods of time. I'm just curious if you guys have a 4-day... People in chat can let us know.
They'll let us know.
If you're from the United Kingdom right now and you're in Twitch chat, do you get a 4-day long weekend for Easter? Thank you, Shrimp Baguette. We'll talk about the Crosshair combo next, Eco. You're a little bit late, but we will get in there next one. Good job, Shrimpy.
Hello to James.
Jamesy.
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 Easter Monday, 4 a.m. It is Easter Monday. Public holiday. We chilling. Yo!
Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. You get a 4-day. If you're smart and you save up some vacay days, what you do
Yeah,
is
holiday.
you take Monday off.
Yeah.
Last week.
Last Monday.
And you take 4 days off. Anyway, gun round, A pop. Oh, not even pop, just a silent slink. Like a sneaky snake.
And there's a world where Breno can die, and as he has. A sneaky snake indeed. Now the jig is up. There's a smoke. It's a Molotov. Deep jungle. That will stop him. That will enable the cross.
Need to start piping through CT, boys. MIBR still heavy towards middle and cat. Not expecting this A finish, but now they know. A minute 15 on the clock as the bomb goes down. Now we have 40 seconds.
Ooh, okay.
Spring has sprung. Can they get into this one? Heaps of smokes.
Yeah, but who's going to make that opening incision? And Sani looks like he's going to be the prime candidate coming in from CT. Two from jungle. Ooh, doesn't hit the first bullet. One tap onto the headshot angle. Smoke on the con player, but he can play through it. Really far gone. He's got a very late retake. Nice burst.
LNZ
Venom
can
Zera,
defuse.
LNZ. Now they're going to get on the defuse. Doomau's hiding out in the smoke and be walking through. Clem finds him. Not too bad. Need
Just
to hold
sit
it. Need to hold it. Up to Lato.
Whoa!
And the cover from Clem. Late retake. That's what you want to see. And again, MIBR impressed.
Oh, Michael Klim, Olympic gold medalist swimmer, has done it again.
Dude, I mean, Inferno was one thing, but the late, like, that's what the best teams in the world are doing. These super late A retakes. If you can pull them off, you're a strong Mirage team.
I think that if you're happy to go for late retakes, which I don't think anybody
No one's
is happy to go for a late retake, but if you are like a Paravision and you know that whether we win this retake or we end up saving these guns, both outcomes are acceptable, it kind of limits that pain. With MIBR, it was, well, hold up, it's going well, but it's not really going well, but let's go for it anyway.
Yeah.
What is this buy?
It's a little bit more than you'd imagine, isn't it?
Yeah, it's meatier. I guess the plants are going to help, and the damage. You want to keep the pressure on, so you're investing a little bit more.
Art really smoke. Oh my god, a Tech 9 headshot. Finished off now by the Deagle from Palace. At least this buy is very threatening. 3 kills deep into the A site. They flood. Legacy. Couldn't do it on the rifles. We'll do it with just the one.
Yeah, well done. Okay. So a skirmish in middle. They get up and in the smokes very quickly. They apply a lot of pressure. And what was a pace change has worked out nicely. Legacy on the board. 3-1 scoreline reads. Will be another buy into the next if LNZ and Venom are able to hold on to these. Klim with 5.5 can bring out another AWP. Venom with the 1,400 loss is going to be a bit touch and go with the drop. So he's got 1,150 right now. You're going to add 1,400 on top of that, everybody. And we'll play together. What is 1,150 plus 1,400? And then this is where like the Blues Clues, like timer comes up on screen. Oh, okay, yeah. And then everyone, we can work it out together. What's that number? 2,550. But don't forget the extra $50 from that one kill that was had within the round. He can drop a FAMAS.
That was fun.
But it's, you know like Blues Clues?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. 100%.
Or Bluey, I guess, is what they're watching these days. All right, well, he has dropped the FAMAS. They were able to get an MP9 on Breno, the A anchor, Insani the comp with the FAMAS, LNZ the B anchor with the AK.
Let's go, Venom. Smooth moves. And an early swing short side. Is this just going to be a palace? This is so art-coded. This is a full gun round. You going for a palace waterfall?
I hate these calls when you have full nades, but it's going
to work.
It probably will work unless Klim goes lights out.
How's that for a start? Solid tracking. Nails it on to do now. Quick reaction as well from Insani. Pokes up from the staircase, finds another. saadzin down. Still the spread of the flame. Moves Klim. Lato that's found it. But access to the site is granted. What's this lurk on B supposed to do? Do you have to slow down? Because you're on B, but the bomb's leaving Palace. Okay, wow.
But it's going to be too quiet for too long. Right, like nothing's happening. Guys, they have the side they haven't planted.
Yeah.
Right, so
when does the penny drop?
You think they could be hiding inside, they could be chilling around. Like Lato, if he just goes down for free, now you know. Now you know. The next question becomes, how sloppy are they with the rotate back over?
Yeah.
Right, are they aware that the wool has been pulled over their eyes? They're still smoking it around. Okay, they're not. They're aware now.
Yep.
But now you're under the time crunch of the 40 seconds. You've got kits.
But you've got to assume that someone is burrowed deep into market,
You will
right?
check everything. You have to.
But, I don't know. Galil versus these guys. Easy. 33, the second as well. Hard to hit the shot. Nissim strikes onto LNZ. Still goes down from the grave. A little martyrdom
Molly's just
from the HG. Nice incendiary. Gets it onto the bomb. It lands successfully. Rots the clock. There's nothing for Insani to do. Art has pulled it off with the most art-coded maneuver I've seen in some time.
Yeah, that's wild. I thought it was actually helping MIBR, the fact that they were still clearing A, smoking, because when the penny dropped, it's like, okay, well, now we know that they can be fought. If they got that kill on Ladder and like, oh, hold up, they're not here, rotate it back, maybe they give one over lazily. But regardless, same outcome, 3-2. Legacy break the funds of MIBR through a bit of an all-in call, right? Just an apps pop that turned into being something a little bit more measured, or let's say risque at the end. But they're forcing back.
All right, let's have a go.
I guess because it came down to the 1v1, but you're digging a hole right now with this type of a force.
It's a deep double scout as well. We're going to be interested to see if they can pull that off.
And one thing with double scouts is you want to show them early because you want to get the tags so that you can capitalize. You don't want just to get exploded on, which is probably what's going to happen here to poor LNZ.
I mean, he can get the body shot and drop off. If he nails that quick click and then a tap of the W key to drop off, he's good for that tag. Molly tag.
Okay. Does that stalls them out? They're not going to go.
Yep. So that's part of the plan.
So now the A defense hasn't moved. The radar, you can see they've just stuck to their guns. Klim aware of this possibility. Good X-ray toggle. 50 points to Gryffindor.
I love the way they're playing this. You boost up the SMG, frees up LNZ to worry about short.
You want Klim to stay ticket, though. Ooh, boys.
Oh, big rotation.
Well, it can't be. I guess it could be.
Now you get the info. They're coming A, boys. Come back.
Defensive smoke.
That's headshot. Oh, they just line up. He clotheslines two of them.
Never thought this one, didn't they?
Yeah, a little bit too much. Nice. Damn.
Well, they forced for this, so you have to be critical. If this was an eco, it's like, oh, they just missed the window. Yeah. But they shoved for this, and they've made a bit of a misread there within the mid-rounds. So 3-3 all tied up will be an eco now. Legacy should be taking the lead. Crosshair.
I think, oh yeah, okay, one more thing.
Yeah.
I think something that is intrigued me about CS is like what happened there was, at least my analysis of it, is that someone has proposed where they could have gotten off to. Like this is with what we've seen and how much time has passed. They could have done X. They could have done Y. And I think sometimes players will acknowledge that too much. You know, like it's a bad habit that everyone falls into. I know I'm really guilty of that. Like, oh my God, they could have slow walked for 30 seconds and be X, Y, Z. I need to account for that. And you end up, like we just saw there, kind of losing the potency of the round that you started perfectly.
I think the biggest concern for them was having no mid info, right? Which you would have had if. That's why I said Klim has to stay ticket with the scout
because he could hold the cross.
Even if he just gets a lick of information, right? He doesn't. He's probably concerned about a window boost. That's one of the problems that might. Oh my god. Whee. Okay, that was a nice way to open things up against the eco.
But crosshairs, huh? What's the deal with these crosshairs?
I forgot, is it Maxim Tweets or something like that on Twitter? I don't know his name, but...
Wait a second.
Oh
He's
my
hit
God.
2 headshots and now a USP headshot from Klim. Renault's Desert Eagle has just put 2 in the dirt.
Where's this come from?
Nowhere.
But they've already won a 2v4.
Softened up a bit more.
They're getting guns back now. Everyone's equipped at least. Venom back at the site.
He's playing for the denial. How good are your clears?
Sweeping.
Yeah, sweeping.
Venom's looking. Scope. Heard the scope.
Yeah,
surely heard the scope.
Heard the scope now. Venom Zera should be able to keep away.
Oh!
You can't touch Art! 3 kills deep into the round. Saving them from red faces after the Breno Deeg. Still an AK in the hands of Breno for the finish. Fake on it, hoping for an overreaction. Going to peek into you again. Do so at your own peril. Nissim's ready to punish you as well. Confirms his post-plant position. LNZ onto Art, though. Denied. It's up to Nissim. They're going to double swing play in the numbers. Tries to isolate. Denied. Breno pulls it across the line with LNZ. Double kill on the Deeg. LNZ arrives in time for the retake. MIBR steal one away.
Okay, maybe that's better than before. That's a wild round to win, especially Art opening up so simply. I know it's against the Eco, but these double Deegs just not being punished. Beautiful way from Breno. Just jiggling around that default box and unleashing as Klim unloads one as well. This is where I get a bit worried. Klim walks in. I thought Venom would have heard the scope. Again, we will have the language issue over there with the Russian/Swede and the Brazilians, but all in all, they do make it work. They stick the landing, and LNZ likes the way that one tastes. So an eco victory. Yesterday, they were the ones losing ecos like they couldn't count. Wait. The round just started.
Yeah, look at him.
The round just started. Little guys at the end of the apps.
In the smoke.
Guys, you can't... This isn't a sustainable way. Oh, that's
but it is cool, though.
It is, but Alex, it's not sustainable.
No,
this is the same reason you like 3D Max. It's
Yeah,
because they
it
do
is.
fun things, but it's not sustainable.
Yeah, but it doesn't stop it from being fun.
It's fun until it's not, until your teammates are all pissed off at you.
Yeah, real. But, you know, it's fun from, like, the couch that I'm sitting on right now.
Fair.
Not able to find the double up. Breno does need to get something. That's more than something. That's everything. A third on top as well. See you later. Doomau left in mid. No man's land. MIBR have found their footing.
Their money is in the mud.
Yeah, muddy money. No one wants muddy money.
That is huge from Breno. A couple of statement rounds in back-to-back, 9-5. Brutal. That's impact, those last 5 frags
And
he's
if you're
made.
making like a montage of like things, positions the A anchor can thrive in, it's the 2 of them. Default box Deagle, and then just stepping up and delivering, pushing the jungle smoke. Another must, you know, it's a must in your A playbook. You've got to be able to catch that timing as they're advancing, play the edge of the smoke. There's a reason teams molly it, or used to back in Go, but now you can just edge the smoke. You can always take that fight on your terms.
Just this one saved AK. Not sure there'll be too much more invested behind it. This is great from Breno again on the highlight reel. So this crosshair thing.
Yeah.
So essentially there was a Nade King video, which was to do with why you miss your headshots. I didn't watch the video, so I don't have the context of that. But Zul, you know the guy who sometimes does some modding stuff? You might see him on Twitter. He's essentially quote retweeting this, and do a bit of you too. Cut me off when we get to an execute.
I'll stare at the screen.
So Zul's retweeted it saying, this is how it should be. People use static crosshairs and believe all guns are 100% accurate, then proceed to complain about netcode instead of questioning their choices. Which is right? Not all guns in terms of some you can run and gun, right? Some you need to be completely stopped. Some, you know, there's a little bit more wiggle room. But he makes this point about static crosshairs. So then the last bit from Zul, I think, is very deep. People should think about this. Someday, most people will understand that shooting in CS is purely about controlling the odds. Right, so knowing what weapon you have, what type of environment you need to find yourself in, knowing what type of weapons or setup you're going up against, right?
That makes sense.
So, and that's essentially the game overall, right? With, like,
controlling the odds is a nice way to describe CS.
Right, so yeah. Oh, they're actually about to go down. I haven't even got to the static crosshair part yet.
We're getting there.
So this is where this Maxim tweets guys get involved.
Comes in, yeah.
And he says, most people that came from 1.6 basically knew the fundamentals of how those weapons would function because you would have a crosshair gap depending on the weapon you had. It would change. So you would use small crosshair, but if I used a deagle, it would be a bigger crosshair. Like it would still be the small
spread,
yes,
visible spread.
Yes, and I still play with it today, which is not how it functioned in 1.6. Not the weapon gap, but the gap when you spam, and that's because it was always dynamic crosshairs for me coming up, and it's kind of how you knew if alongside. Oh, okay, hold on, are they going to win this? Just off of the saved AK and some util. 9 seconds, bomb getting planted.
Mouse just stands and sprays to deter, but Sunny still pushes anyway. Off the back of the flash, they line up. Good spray. saadzin gets 2. And now Klim in the clutch.
No way.
How have they turned that around? Missed Molotovs, low weaponry. They leave with a round and they leave with guns.
That is silly, these patch of rounds we've had. So both teams essentially with ecos now. One of them saved a bigger gun being the AK, but when the eco was won with the Breno Dig, there was also the MP7 in the mix. So, wow, okay. That's 2 ecos in 3 rounds. Yesterday it was 2 ecos in 4 rounds. So that's it's not what you want to see. That's not what you're hoping for, really, if you're an MIBR fan. How many times in one tournament has one team been eco? I would like that. If we had like B-trams around, that would be the question.
That would be the question.
I don't know how we would find it, because what we'd have to do is we'd have to set like a value indicator. So would the value of Dumal's Kevlar, AK, util have tipped them over the threshold? How do you define the threshold? Right, this is where you get into some murky waters.
The
but
save gun, can you somehow pass out the save gun?
I'm not sure. You probably can, because it depends on if you go like equipment value or value of what's invested in that round.
Ooh,
so it gets tough.
Hang on, is Lato holding this? Or yeah, they're 2-man holding this. They're
There won't be a flash.
This
It'll just be a swing.
It's AKV FAMAS, so Insani should have a heavy disadvantage in this one. He just swings it, still gets his headshot, and a second man down to Art as well. Venom Zera, second piece of that aggressive CT maneuver. Ooh, well, I don't think he was trying to do that. Maybe he was. I think he was trying to drop it.
Yeah.
I think
well, he did drop it.
He did, yeah. Just pulled the pin.
What the hell? Okay.
He finish.
And a very empty bomb site right now as they investigate in towards middle. Breno and LNZ find themselves out of position. So Legacy, to not only tie things up, but put themselves in a powerful position to win out the half.
One done for LNZ. Important trade out of saadzin. Now Breno will take his place on the staircase.
How much more can this man do?
It's the flash. He's a dead man. Look at that. Just so bugged.
Saving this one, Climmy. Don't get yourself.
Let's go,
Whew. Okay, well, you know where he is. Does he actually? If he had a kit, or if there was, is there a kit around connector here that he can get? I was going to say then I wouldn't mind him having a link.
I guess he's just faking death cam for the save.
Fair.
They go somewhere else.
To be fair.
To be fair.
There's a kit. All right.
Extra blue.
Andre, who's doing context observing? For us.
Yeah, because they're on it.
We'll ask him later. He'll tell us later. Yeah.
It's fine. It's coming. It's fine. Yeah. But yeah, you're right about Legacy not only closing the gap, but they could kind of run away with the last couple of rounds here. Money's poo. AWP for Clem. But already, as you said, 2 rounds have been turned on its head by the lower money.
Yeah, so it could
keep
happening. at this stage. It could definitely, especially knowing that the AWP is in the mix. It's another one of the scenarios. Try and show and use the AWP early. Oh, they're just going into an A piece. Okay, I like this. This is the keep it simple, stupid method, right? You don't have to worry about, okay, how are we going to avoid the AWP? Are we going to look for it? No, let's just do an execute. Let's use the smokes to cut off some key choke points. Then let's layer in our mollies and flashes and remove any possible threats.
Pull the Molotovs down.
They heard Brenner get singed.
Yep. Clearing him out. And, yeah, keep it simple, stupid indeed. Look, they're trying to boost to set up the AWP, but all out boosted. Now just strafes across and sprays them both down. So important and effective. Legacy keeping this one very clean. LNZ's got an exciting prospect on as far as this flank is concerned.
Andre's just let me know on Discord. He said that it's Loxar. You know Loxar.
Yeah, shout out to Loxar.
He's
a good job,
doing
man.
the cinematics and the context. All right, 6-5 in favor of Legacy. Still a little bit early to know if Nuke is going to be needed, but we're definitely edging in that direction ever so.
Yoink.
Oh,
Man.
at least he's smiling about it. Sorry, Clem.
I tried, man.
I can drop you an AWP, though. I've got 5,750 schmackaroos, so he's going to hook up Clem regardless. It is just going to limit util and potentially diffuse kits across the board here, but we'll take a look. On the other side, you can upgrade your pistols, you leave flashes in spawn. Everybody should have all the goods for Legacy for this final round of the first half.
Treat yourself.
So not a single diffuse kit, but a round they have to go for. Art on his own, up mid. Is he undetected?
He could be.
Is he completely undetected? He doesn't know what to say. Oh, no one's going to push short into him. At least not with the setup that we can see. So if he wants to use this forward position, he's probably heard rotations around market and window. So it's pulling them back into what will be a B finish. Now, they just need to get Klim off the line. As soon as Klim drops Van and Art starts rounding that short corner, life becomes very difficult for Klim. He's on his own. It's all on Klim. All on the Milkman.
Oh, he hasn't hit the shot, and oh, actually catches him through the wall there. Short as well, advancing. God, Klim is in so much trouble. He's been spotted as well. They're not going to give him much opportunity here. Swinging at him, Doom out eats the flash. This is crazy. Still, Klim manages to dip
Oh
it
my
down.
God.
A quick no-scope for good measure. Takes another. Klim shuts it down. The pressure on his shoulders, and he thrives. The AWP, close combat. Lovely work.
Bloody hell. How's he gotten away with that?
No, honestly, they threw the kitchen sink at him.
Yeah,
mate.
he's
There's
played
flashes,
ahead of the
Molotovs,
molly.
fake cheese.
Their pathing, it's very standard pathing,
Yeah.
and he's been able to pip the gap, so very, very well done there from
Gosh.
Mr. Klim.
I mean, I actually would love it. You know, I've seen there's Kenny S has been playing these like maps where they recreate the scenario that pros were in.
Yes.
And you see if you can do it.
Yep. That would be a
that
fun
would
one,
be
yeah.
a really good one. Like, okay, here they come. These are the pathing. This is the nades.
Yep.
Let's see what you can do. Can you do what Klim did? Because I don't know if anyone watching could.
It's all that no-scope, isn't it? That's it. That makes the round. So very well done from Klim. That AWP worth its weight in gold. So fortunately, Insani was able to drop him that. But we are all tied up. And the Pistols at the moment 2-1 in favor of MIBR. Here it is again. So Molly behind him, player behind him. The Art one, okay, at this point, Art is just, he's screaming backside. Listen, comes for the trade. Doesn't even get a chance. Doesn't even get a chance. That no-scope, stunning. Can MIBR make it 3 out of the 4 pistols? Investment of util. 2 smokes, 1 for Brenner, 1 for LNZ. Flashes on LNZ and Klim. So they're going to be setting up for a very B-centric pistol as util just being scuttled along the ground there. 2 players in through underpass. They're the problem. They are the problem right now.
This is really cool. You're going to get like a fast flank. You hear him throwing nades. Doom's going to be doing a free frag onto LNZ as he throws his nades. Now committing in towards Art's bomb site.
You need to kill Art.
Kit's down next to the bomb. Nissin with a double click. Oh, saadzin as well runs at them. That's a really nice counter.
Was that a picked up flash as well?
I think he did. Got off LNZ.
So that went a long way.
Damn.
And no bomb going down means that MIBR likely not forcing into the next. So Breno, this would be one hell of a 1v4 attempt. 1 minute and 7 on the clock. Completely surrounded. And one and done before Dumau pops out of the apartments and secures 7 for Legacy. Oh wow! Someone in chat is incorrigible. It was here yesterday. Was it? What was it? Was it incorrigible?
Incorrigible, yeah.
I don't know what it meant again, but this is a very Australian. He has to be Australian because the question he asked about Nissim, guy on the far right in Legacy, is that Guy Sebastian?
You and your niche name.
No, so you guys had. Do you have UK Idol, British Idol?
Yeah.
So we had Australian Idol.
Uh-huh.
And Guy Sebastian was, I think, the original winner of Australian Idol.
Okay, so it's like your Susan Boyle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not many CS players that look like Susan Boyle, though.
No. But
she was on, like, Britain's Got Talent.
That's it. Britain's Got Talent.
Britain's Got Talent, opera singer.
Yeah.
Had a glow up. Everyone liked it.
She was very good.
She was very good.
I would say better than Guy Sebastian.
Okay, wow. Yeah.
They were doing pop on Australian Idol.
Yeah, okay. We've got like Gareth Gates and stuff like that came through that same kind of system. Okay, I've just realized that I can also come up with random names as well.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Gareth Gates.
That's Gareth Gates, Susan Boyle, obviously.
All right, into the guns. Legacy with a bit of a bonus to work with. A few MP9s.
Will Young. Okay, I'm done.
Oh, these guys.
I mean, suits him. Suits him well, sir.
What, aggression?
Jumping out of pushing underpass every round.
Yeah. Yep.
I know that would annoy me.
If I'm the observer in a game like this, I'm like, where's this crazy guy going this round?
Why is that number going over there?
Yeah, let me just follow this guy.
So you got 2 parked ramp and you got 2 working mid with bomb.
Yeah, I don't love the way this looks.
Looks funky. Wait for the smoke or peek ahead of the smoke. Okay.
Oh, okay. So you're up short. Is the bomb going to come through on into an A split? Well, not if your A players don't get any kills. Breno down for free. Venom, you...
What do I do now?
I don't know. It's very...
Let the mid players do something, and then maybe you get one in the back.
They're going to run out of time.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice for Klim.
Very nice.
But now he's low on HP.
And that would have been it.
That'll be round.
Yerp.
9-6. Nuke looking ever closer now. Oh, Insani taken down by saadzin as he attempts the leap of faith into the window. Now it's just Klim looking to save with 20 seconds left on the clock, and we'll call that one over. Pass. We'll be taking a gander at the A stream right now, Alex. Any questions?
Are FOKUS still playing well?
They won the first map very convincingly. I will let people go and find the scoreline themselves. They are on the second map right now, and this one is a much closer affair. But they are flying over there.
What's what record is that? That's a 1-1.
Yes, yeah.
That's
FOKUS
1-1.
lost their game yesterday.
They did. Okay.
Yeah.
Who did they lose to?
They lost to ParaVision, but they did have one map that was close.
Okay, because I was curious to see how that matchup would have fared.
Yeah, Inferno 16-14. They pushed ParaVision to overtime.
Nice. Well, that's impressive. Pushing Jame team on Inferno is nice.
I would say this series win for FOKUS is another one I would strongly favor them in.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It's started well. We'll see if it finishes that way too. But Klim with the AK, a couple of upgrades around it. As MIBR feeling a little bit weaker so far in the second half, but we've only played one gun round, so it's a little bit too early to completely write them off. However, Legacy are set for 10, as long as they can keep these pistols at bay.
Good flashes, really nice flashes. Forces Dumau into a defensive stance. Backs away, throws out his incendiary. And now now here they come with the double swing. There are 3 CTs here to receive them on the site. Easy playing forward position, does get one. Can't track in, nice from Insani, and they're keeping it level. The Tech9s need access, and they've granted it now. Important from Insani with just 5 points of health available to him. He wins the duel, and the bomb goes down. He's not going to find him. Short from saadzin. Have it. Oh my God, he gives him a warning shot. It's still a world when Insani hits that head.
Oh,
she gets away!
How?
Don't know how he's still alive.
Good survivability. This means a lot.
It really does, especially now Messi spray from saadzin. Time ticking away, using that smoke to their own advantage. Now they can rot the clock further back. Turn though as saadzin strikes again. They don't know where Klim is, hiding out, ready to deny this defuse. There needs to be perfect covering fire. The pre-fire headshot not going to work. He's got it.
He's got it.
Legacy steal away, round 10. Rather intense on the retake, but they've found their footing.
After those silly games over towards short where Insani lives, you think that's enough, but he's actually, like, not being able to take the fight. His teammates are totaled up on the side. They don't have any room. This is the exchange. So saadzin pressures the site player of Breno. It forces Insani to switch. Oh.
Damn, dude. USP headshot, respect.
Just trying to check that he's not on that bomb.
Yeah, right. But obviously, if he could play that again, if he could go back in time, he'd just stand still for a second first. Oh, counter-strike. Cool, mistress.
All right, well, that was a competitive round with a light level of investment. Let's see if they can do it now. The guns are out. Second rifle round, second half, but...
Why do I feel like Venom's good for this pre-aim one tap? He's going to do some sort of nerdy little crouch.
Well, he lines up against a pillar and then swings
pixel,
wide.
Bop. Oh, they're actually walking. He's perfectly holding for this. Oh, I love it. He's a nerd. He knows what he's doing.
Well, you're not doing that alone, are you? So Lano goes down. saadzin still posted. Venom trying not to give it away for free. We'll flash off the line and yeah. You're stuck there, Chief.
What now? Oh, actually, jiggle bait. Yeah, fine. Fair enough. Wow. I've got a lot of admiration for the way he's approached that. Hasn't had a lot of impact on Mirage, but starting strong in this one.
He was great on Inferno.
Was, yeah.
Does LNZ keep watching? Oh.
Barrel bait, accidentally.
The margins. Well, Art is the only member on A right now, and he might take down Venom.
I don't know, Venom seems like he's doing all of his clears. Shadow advantage. Yeah, perfect. Not too easy. LNZ, though.
He's had some hot patches and shots, hasn't he?
He really has.
12 lose, 20 seconds. This one's dicey, 2v2. Got to deal with Art.
Yeah, getting a double push. Nice from LNZ. Gets his third. Jumps over towards the Tetris position.
Gotta
gets
plan
that
open.
job done. Does have to plan open. Susceptible to this sweep, but bomb still goes down regardless. saadzin connects.
So winnable. So winnable.
Still weird. LNZ has to do it all.
Lock it off. Oh, he's missed it.
Oh, it's not deep enough. LNZ can just play out the round now. Swings for the fight! What? That's audacious!
Okay.
How has he done that? Just decides, okay, you're probably starting to make your move now. Time for me to go swinging.
Well, you've actually got them teetering to some degree. I understand that they're going to be able to get the full buy right now. That's not going to stop them on the legacy side. But the fact that on that light buy, where you had the saved AK and the Tech9s around it, it comes down to the 1v1 where Kim just can't get it across the line. But LNZ pulls out this one. And now if you win back-to-back rifle rounds, money will be a problem for Legacy. And MIBR are back in this in a big way. This to make it 10-8, going up against an Eco. Assuming no saves.
Strolling into the line of fire. saadzin gets a freebie. Insani didn't anticipate it, although perhaps expected the smoke to be up. So mistimed on that. Opening kill for Legacy. You've got Adam Zera with a potential timing. Going to be parked on Palace. Going to be playing later. Evacuation mid. They've just left the bomb alone. Am I tripping?
No, you're not.
Round. Oh, that's round.
Yeah, okay. So, look, it was exciting to see LNZ have a good round last round, but let's get on to Nuke, shall we?
I have to be.
They did it. It's not that they didn't have their chances. It's that they did it. They just squandered a couple of them. So that's how she goes. We want to see who's the best from the region, and we're getting to see a couple of these forays at the moment. So It is wild that the highest seeded team in stage 2 for the Americas is 9Z, I'm pretty
And
sure.
how are they looking in your spreadsheet as far as teams? What's their body of work looking like?
Not a great body of work. No. It's an extensive body of work, but...
They've done that thing where you play a lot of games on LAN against lots of teams.
I'll just read names.
Yeah,
we'll see how many of these you know. Alzon. I don't know how to say this. Galorys.
Galoris.
Okay. Those guys. Sharks. Keed Stars. Fake Debiro. Red Canids. Shinden. Gaming Gladiators. Imperial. Bestia. Odic. Marsborn. Mouse. Game Hunters. Pain. Legacy and Red Canids Academy. That's the team they beat this season.
I'd say I know about 70% of those. That's towards the tail end, like Marsborn. You've mentioned them before.
Marsborn, they're American.
They're American.
Yep. And then they lost to Shinden, Gaming Gladiators, MIBR, Sharks, Vitality, and Spirit. But again, it's regional qualification, and they beat a lot of teams regionally. Legacy, who we're watching right now, being one of them.
Lovely.
MIBR being one of them.
Oh, this Legacy CT side is just full to the brim of moves. Moves on moves on moves. Like me, I've just got moves on moves on moves. 12-7.
Looking like a 13-7.
Looking like a 13-7, yeah. I think when you abandoned Clem alone with the bomb in mid, and then he died, I think that's when you knew Nuke was coming. Sooner rather than later.
Probably for the best.
Yeah. And I do like watching art on Nuke. Chad doesn't. He's made that really clear, actually. But for you guys listening, I personally think art. He calls a great Nuke.
Legacy won Nuke yesterday against Inner Circle, so they have played it at this tournament so far, whereas MIBR, they are yet to play it at this tournament, and they're coming off of 2 losses.
And MIBR haven't played a single European team on Nuke?
That is correct.
Okay. It's not going to get one today.
No.
Still interesting.
Well, this will be their first Nuke on European soil.
There we go. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. There's something. And yeah, so Nuke, it's spelled N-U-K-E. It's the third match of this series. PGL Bucharest. Oh, it's closed it down nicely. Let's get it started, shall we? A split series. Legacy respond with comfort on display in their gameplay.
Yeah, so it feels like they could have been the ones who could have this in 2, right? So the first map of this one was the map choice of MIBR Inferno. That was 13-10. This one is 13-7. And if we're looking for some standout players, yeah, I feel like it was a team effort, but this is going back about 2 months ago since they had last played. So, you know, we'll take that with a grain of salt. But it looks like the fist bumps, are in, and we're about to get Nuke underway. Is that, were they knifing? Is that why they were fist bumping, or maybe there's no knives here? There's no knives here. I'm pretty sure there's no knives here. Keep me knives at home.
Legacy are going to be starting on that CT side here on Nuke. And a lot of util invested fell NC's grand scheme. Rano and him with a full belt. 3-man ramp clean. Maybe that's anti, maybe that's a gamble, but either way, they're about to have a lot of friction. Running and gunning and gets just the one. T-side have the advantage now. Dumal will activate from the lobby side. I think he spots the toes as the bounce. Hard to crack. So hard to crack. Runs out of bullets. Last one is all he needs. Hits the headshot.
I can't believe how blind he must have been there.
Yeah, crazy.
All right, well, Insani, 19 HP in a dream.
Just bugs. Nice
It's ridiculous, that flash. That looks so funny for poor Venom Zera.
I thought it was impressive how evasive he was being while fully blind.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the backward jiggly wiggly. They call that one in the biz.
Okay, well, that's fist around in favor of Legacy to kick off the third and deciding map. This is so funny.
Last bullet. Bop.
Yeah, that's an odd-looking one there. They're going to go for the Force without the plant.
Okay, Snappy would be proud.
So they've thrown util, so this is telling that there is an investment, especially with door blown off, run boost, the pace on this.
This is lovely, a scorching speed into the walk to arrive main faster than their internal timings allow. Now Dumal down quick, Lato distracted, could go down to Insani, still considering the option. They flood into the site, the trade is there. Heaven occupied by Nissim. burst with the MP9 at range puts Venom low. saadzin, a patience from him that's going to be rewarded as he catches Insani walking for the Heaven Wrap. But with Klim's Tech 9 frag, it's put them into a winning stead.
Been a lot of low-buy wins.
Yeah, they have been all over. Justified in their force.
Well, he's going to be opting to hold on to this one. A couple of details that I enjoyed with that. The run boost was cool. So, first of all, you will have seen on Insani's POV the flames spilling over on top of main. That's a CT incendiary used to block a smoke for a smoke wall early outside, so we'll keep our eyes on that. Do we see any forced gaps for MIBR's chosen walls? The second part was that Mustang molly. You saw it, I think it was the perspective of Laddo when he was on top Hut. He's unable to actually guard Hut because the Mustang molly, which is the rafter above Hut, is being burned away, but also it's just on the front lip of Hut, so he can't actually stand above and kill them as they're spilling out. So that worked twofold. Okay. Very well done as they do level things at 1-1 and put themselves in a strong position to be able to win out the economy wars early. It just is tough for Laddo because you're backpedaling the Huts. I want to kill them as they're coming out of the choke, and now I'm a whole lot more susceptible. Save them 4 has been dropped. saadzin will take a scout for the troubles. It's Art and saadzin. They will be the outside duo. saadzin the rotator, Art the yard rifler. Combo of Laddo and Zuma holding A, and this told Ram.
Good timing on the block smoke.
I don't know if they actually want to go ramp. Insani, there we go, okay. I thought he was going to start pathing towards main, but he's just played close to the wall, which is a smart move. He knows the scout was on the side, doesn't want to be open to heaven. Now that he's down there, we'll try and split B through ramp and secret.
Very clear indication of their intention. saadzin the follow-up straight through the box, puts Venom Zera in the dirt. Now Art in the right place. He just slid into the ramp room just in time. Puts it all onto LNG and Insani, disconnected from one another, and it should just all fall into place here.
Okay, no one able to convert just yet. 3 rounds deep. It's only 40 seconds. Okay. Well, Art everywhere at the moment.
I mean, there is no better feeling. It's something, you know, people credit ZywOo for being one of the best in the world at. Is just always being in the right place a moment or two before, like that Molotov lands, and then you can't be there. It's all about your read of the game matching or surpassing your opponent's pace.
And what you're bringing up there is why it can be nice to have your in-game leader playing rotator roles.
Yes.
Because without having to communicate for somebody else to do it, you're able to be in the right place. Now, the biggest critique that comes with that is in-game leaders tend to be some of the weakest mechanically.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, you can put a player who might have a better read of the situation, but is he able to deliver the output required? And some teams do put the in-game leader in those rotating positions, some teams don't.
And some players have the read and the mechanical ability, and then they're really scary.
Yes, and then that's...
ZywOo.
Yeah, well, but that's one of the nice things about being an AWPer. Well, he's an AWPer who kind of
he's always
does
rotating.
everything.
Yeah.
He's doing everything. All right, Nissim, you're up to bat. Good luck, son.
A little bit of bait. That sets him up to see Klim gets caught, looking the other way, but a nice Tech 9 find from Venom Zera.
This secret lurks key.
Yeah.
LNZ's got a freebie.
He is. Oh, Bence distracts. No. Okay, lets him go.
Take it, bro. Just take it.
Left.
Didn't clear.
Didn't clear. Nissim's low. At least LNZ gets the info on Nissim so his teammates don't go down.
Yeah, but this is now 4 straight rounds with nothing consecutive. You're right. Like, Nissim didn't play Trigger Discipline and then just like mop up all of them, but it is interesting. There's only a couple of places that Nissim could have been. You knew that he's the ramp
I think it was the vent player.
Yeah.
He was so locked in on control.
Too much stimuli.
Yeah. He's double doors. Like, no one's double doors, so you just don't even consider that there's someone else was down there already.
Okay, so again,
back for tit for tat for tit for tat.
And these are hard rounds to win, right? These aren't like full ecos like we saw MIBR lose one yesterday. That was really tough to watch on Overpass.
Yeah.
So these rounds, and we also saw some of these on Mirage, there was hero weaponry. They won the closest thing to a full eco themselves in this series, right? It was the Venom Zero saved MP7, and the rest of them were on USPs. Breno had the double D. But these are 4 spies. So even though these are rounds that you think you should have an advantage, it's not a huge advantage. You know, you don't have all the weaponry, you don't have all the utility, you might not have the required armor, you might not have the defuse kit. So you are lacking on either side of the server as we do go back and forth in this economic tug of war. People in Twitch chat are so hard. They're getting eco. Well, they're not getting eco. They're losing to 4 spies.
Yeah, everyone's spending all their money.
There's a big difference. And they are tough rounds. There's so many. Is this a 5-man ramp on a gunny? They were on the mid-boost.
They were still trying to set it up.
Mid-boost.
I mean, it's not the worst. Nissim's done well to have found the equalizing double.
It's a rotation that'd be already. Now.
Just got clipped on the floor.
That happens too often. I see people do that too much.
Bounce it off the wall.
But it's the same. It's the same thing. It always hits that lip.
Yeah.
That same lip.
The damn lip.
Well, both coming in from ramp. Klim has a smoke. Venom Zero has a molly. They're going through the door to clear. They are. They might. They're going to overcook the poo chip.
They're going B.
You've seen them both.
They're going A, sorry?
They're still going to finish B. So they were just clearing back vent.
Okay.
And I don't think they know that they were spotted.
The overcook is on.
Art thought, oh, they're going vent to A. No.
Winnable. No kid. Drops in. It's Lato. Ooh, gets caught off guard by that. Klim finding Art, and just a 1v2 here. It doesn't look great for Lato. Klim makes it clear. 4 kills from Klim in that round. The T side delivering.
This is no, yeah. There's not meant to be a dig at Klim, but he loves a pick, doesn't he? Like, imagine if he died there. And there's a 2v1, that guy's trapped indoor. And Venom's gone, bro.
Why?
Like, why?
Why?
Let me take contact first, then you swing.
And what's funny is like it's hard to criticize when it works, you know, like
exactly. That's why I'm sitting here going, I can't say, but yeah, exactly. Well, guys, this is an eco. I know Art has a mag 7.
You can call this one an eco.
I'm calling this one an eco. He'll probably get 3 kills with this.
Yeah.
But it's an eco.
Regardless.
Imagine getting to play your own game of Counter-Strike while everyone else is, you know, kind of doing the strats and guys, you guys all do the normal thing.
Yeah.
I'm buying a mag 7.
Yeah. And I've got loads of info. I've cleared lobby actually.
It's so funny.
What was it? Was it the mag 7 last time? The Art mag 7 that had Yanko so upset. I remember that.
I don't like the Apex mag 7.
Yeah.
But that's because I think that he would do more with a 5.7.
100%. 110%.
I'm pretty sure the starter.
Look at this guy.
I was like,
he's back in heaven.
They can't go up ladder.
Yes, it does get one. Oh, good awareness.
Okay. Well, they can go up ladder now. Hello. Oh!
God, the USB headshot.
Oh!
Oh my God! Dumao gets 2 headshots.
Breno, we might need your help, bud.
Hey, Breno.
Oh. And he's noisy too.
Just need a bit of help. Bail me out of this trouble. Wow. Wow.
Okay.
You're right about 3 kills. Just wasn't Art. Yes, him and Dumao's pistol packing a punch.
So costly, but they will be able to reinvest. No issues there, as that was the eco. Now the guns come out. Art will operate as the yard rifler with an MP9. So does he start down B? Wow. Look at that from Dumao. P250 making it look like a...
It's a powerful pistol. Underrated, I'd say.
Made it look like a 5.7.
Maybe it's cheaper and better. Maybe.
I don't know. Cheaper, yes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say better.
No. Go on, Art. 3 here. He gets all 3.
Oh,
he gets all 3. On the backstab, a burst. Just the first. Now dips away. Damage is done, but the silo player will pick him up. 4 on 4.
Can reset the round now. Oh.
What happened there? Dumao's caught Breno. And you're blocked, Klim. Do you go after this? You're alone. He has to make a solo endeavor maneuver.
Did Breno try lurk vent? Is that where he died? I'm still trying to work it out.
Was it Dumal that killed him?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
And then he had the AK instantly. And he killed him with an M4. So
Right.
must have been a vent skirmish. 50 seconds, decent amount of room. Klim can smoke Squeaky.
Very nice control. Very nice control. Completely nullified.
So biggest worry now is Hut and Ladder. Molly Heaven? No, Klim just gonna shoot him, I guess.
Full belt.
Of nades. Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, and now I know you're close. You're dead.
And that now he's going to go, you see, this is why I don't throw nades.
Well, if you threw them earlier.
LNZ forced it in, flushed out. Nice run from Nissim on the retake, but now a 1v1. Here's him coming in, Sunny on the pre-fires, nails the headshot. Big from MIBR, the individual step up, and you can see Valenzuela raising the roof.
It's 5 T rounds of Nuke right now. They
Yeah.
are starting to run away with this. It has to be a partial buy on the other side of the server. So this is looking very good for MIBR. This is some solid T Counter-Strike right now. Right there, they're in a number disadvantage for a very long time.
And I think MIBR's T sides are head and shoulders above Legacy's.
They're less gimmicky.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's more regimented, it's more structured, and I've got a lot of admiration for the brand of Counter-Strike that they're playing right now.
But it does work out nicely when you smoke off door and then there is someone CT vent on that molly, right?
Yeah.
And that
But
helps a
also,
lot.
just the fact that there's supposed to be a language barrier, you'd think the T side would have. Actually, no, well, I've had this conversation before, and there's been good counterpoints made that CT side is actually harder with the language barrier because it's rotations and it's nuanced. It's not just 2 coming A, 2 coming B.
I think your theory is where a lot of the hard work is done, and how do you set up the theory? Because you're essentially reducing ideas, concepts, moves to code words, and then you're combining them together to be whatever Counter-Strike language is. But down the vent goes LNZ. Ramp rush for the rest of them, will even Molly. Oh.
Teammate.
Probably deserved.
LNZ has the rotate.
I'm sure he did something to deserve that.
Yeah, must be. Oh, nice back. I can't believe he's got the audacity. Just drops after them.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what happens here. Safe.
Yeah.
So LNZ does win the round.
Yeah.
By dying.
I think it's you're going, okay, in-game leader's just vent dropped. He's probably looking more at the radar than he is at the ladder.
Yeah.
Because the idea of that is so obnoxious. And he's not focused like he should be, and he gets pipped to the post.
Yeah. It's a gangster move from Dumal, though.
I'm just dropping.
Yeah, here I come.
Yeah.
No ladder hijinks, no like bait with the legs. It's just bonk. I'm here.
That is kind of the Dumal way.
It is, exactly. It's very Dumal. It's very Dumal. How's everyone doing in the Twitch chat today? How is your Easter Monday going? Are you well? Are you fed? Are you caffeinated? Are you hydrated? I see there's a lot of madness.
Yeah,
Everyone's
there is.
mad as hell.
I don't know how that... Day one, it felt there was more whimsy. Guys, we're looking for fun, good times.
Good times, guys. It doesn't all have to be
doom and gloom,
capitals and BAD.
Yeah, no. Let's enjoy what we're watching together. We're all spending this time the same way right now. Another top go.
Go, go, go. Oh, the flash. That's nice. Bounces off the floor, catches, forces the dismount. Dumal, though, stalwart on the defense. It's a double, make it triple kill. And this LNZ about to go down with this little flash push. You see the moves he's making? It underhand, smoke push, USP. He just wants to biff.
I did like the execute. I know it didn't work, but I did like the execute.
Yeah, grounded in reality.
Yeah, I like the smoke that they pass through there into the front. There's a lot of nice stuff. Stars says, I'm dancing today. That's nice. There we go. Now we're talking.
That's the whimsy we're looking for.
Wet Cup of Coffee does say, I'm starving.
I could eat.
If you're starving, that's...
No, don't do that.
Someone wants to know what food they should make. Make a gourmet lunch sandwich.
I hate to brag, but I came home after our broadcast yesterday. Homemade bagel.
Oh, that's nice.
Bacon, cheese, egg, art. He's got a kill.
He's the outside player, by the way.
Who? Art?
Yeah.
Why is he?
Because he does whatever he wants ever.
Right, we've talked about this.
Yeah, but I feel that it's going back to how it was when he was on Furia. When I was watching them at EPO, it felt less often. Now it's every second round. We're doing this warehouse control on Insani. He's going to steps of the AWP, and that's a big shot to hit on saadzin.
Just the one and done. Quick trade.
Hard. What?
Come on then. He's going to win it. He's going to win it. High control, a hectic spray, wins it of course, just like we all expected, and Legacy take the round.
Do you reckon he meant to fall?
Yeah, I think so.
You think he meant to fall?
So. That's like Doom out. You know, here I come.
That's the Spider-Man.
Here I come.
Or the Batman, maybe.
The Batman.
The Batman.
He did the superhero landing, you know, fist to the floor.
Yeah. Chef Smeagol, it's 5 in the morning. Should I drink beer? That's up to you, Smeagol.
That's your choice. However, Chef Smeagol's a good name. I'd give you an extra 5 points to Gryffindor. Actually, I don't think Smeagol would be in Gryffindor.
No, it'd definitely be a Slytherin type situation.
Oh, he didn't crater. Respect.
He called it off. Tied half possible for Legacy still. 6 rounds, T-half, MIBR, they're happy with that, but not to give away the full momentum. They're going to take this eco. Next round will be the buy round. Hoping to vie for 7 before we swap sides. Klim given an opportunity to try and search with this scout. So an upgrade to do some damage, tickle a couple of players. Violently.
Violent tickling.
Oh, they're going to come and fight this through main. And,
oh my god, he's team killed.
Well, at least there's been one on either side in this map.
Keep it efficient. Let me help you, sir. Headed to spawn, are you? Let me give you a help.
I think MIBR might just settle back into something map control again. The vent drop into ramp rush is good. The A rush that didn't work, I'm a little bit disappointed for them. It didn't work. I liked the call. But now in the final round, I think just play it out and aim for the similar fashion as how you were able to find the previous conversions, which wasn't easy because some of them were number disadvantage scenarios. So 2 looking to make space outside behind a smoke wall being lined up by LNZ. VenomZera on top of Red just to assist with anybody that may have pushed back Red or below Silo. The ramp player starting outside so they can put this AWP to deal with ramp. So Art and Nissim aren't going to get anything found as Insani will cross. Really well timed with the flash there for the
that looks seamless.
Very rehearsed. Red pole still available for Nissim to get a frag as main has been smoked off. VenomZera probably wants to jump around, but there is a player unbreakable.
Did he catch a glimpse? Not at all. That's been information been relayed by Art.
He's so noisy, they know exactly what he is.
Free frag, nice and easy onto VenomZera.
Well, you just go B now. You don't have a choice. You're going to need Brenner to find something on this rotation as the rest of you try and brute force. Do you go vent to A? I don't think that's the play.
You could try and sell it with like a smoke on the crow. Oh, you don't have one.
You got nothing. You just have a flash.
Okay, yeah.
And Nissim's now flanking.
Boned. Last round of the half, boys. Give it the best shake of the stick you can. saadzin primed and ready for that door to swing open. He knows exactly what's up, and a missed shot, though, from the AWP, and now a dead AWPer.
Fake plant.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Actually, excuse me, I thought it was the other part. It's Astralis. Okay, now Doom has to drop vents once again. Nissim, he's already on the scene. And he's nailed it first, but goes down. Oh, the doors by Doomau. Inside, clutch. Woo! Doomau's be hitting hard today.
He had to hit that Insani, right? Otherwise, in that situation with bomb planted backside, he's never going to be able to ward them away in that situation. So good shooting Doomau as we do tie things up 6-6. Take a look in the interim, the A stream. You can go and check that out. FOKUS versus Wildcard still raging on. Their next series, which will be Henry and Anders, we bring you Bait versus 3D Max. We'll be covering NRG versus Eyeballers, so stay around, stay tuned, stay ready and raring for that one. One more half of Counter-Strike to play before we can get there, and these teams, in case you are just tuning in, have split their picks. And we are on the third and decider.
Radio. Winner of this one is... What's the scoreline on this? Is 1-1?
This is 1-1.
As
So
well,
we'll
so
be
yeah.
one best of 3 away from the playoffs.
Winner's one on best of 3 away.
The loser is one best of 3 away from elimination.
Elimination. These newer Brazilian teams. I think newer Brazilian teams. The fact that Brazil's always been kind of a closed circuit for the longest time. There's a lot of pure Brazilian teams, and understandably so. But the few that have taken this this move in the way MIBR have, I would have been, my expectations would have been surpassed, for sure.
It just is, it's weird. It worked for Furia. They got super lucky with the Molotov find. And then the Kinder Redemption arc.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised because the level of competition you get to play against on a regular basis living in Brazil is similar to if we're talking about a China or an America or an Australia to the hugest degree. Hold up a second. Into A we spill. The Jewel Berettas get one. LNZ from Heaven will claw it back to a man advantage.
Venom's had a tough game. A bit of a multi there. Still looks like they're going to be good for this one. Faking on the plant. Blood into the site. Take these fights. And ooh, wow, look at their health. They can go down here just to the body shot. But doesn't matter if the precision's there. LNZ taps their head. And Venom Zero lets out a roar.
All right, well, they're ahead on pistols, 4-2.
Okay. That could be very, very easily
Actually,
could be a
no,
differentiating
that's not
factor.
true. It's 3-3. It was the force buyback. It was the force buyback on the T side. So never mind. We've split pistols. That's still not a massive determining factor of this one. But maybe the force buyback will be. Legacy going to shove here. Not getting that bomb down. Means it will be the lighter of the force buys. But it worked for MIBR in the first half. Anyway, the point Brazilian Counter-Strike is eco. There is so essentially what the SK Luminosity period of, I don't want to say dominance, but success, has helped the Brazilian Counter-Strike scene thrive to, I would say one of, as far as just being a country goes, one of the more talented just individual country in terms of just sheer amount of players coming. Think about all those orgs, right? I'm reading off a lot of those names. Some of those are just names. It'd just be like if you and me made a team and we called them Chalix, right? That was our team name. But some of them are like orgs. And sure, we're talking semi-professional, small salaries, but still, they have a lot of those teams. That there's a lot of names that exist within the Brazilian semi to pro scene. And it's a shame that we don't have the best Brazilian team isn't a full Brazilian team.
Yeah, that is a shame.
Right? Like the best Brazilian team is Furia and they have 2 imports. It would be cool one day to see that happen again, but international Counter-Strike, it's rife.
I think it's the future. But also, that's why I find these ideas of like a Nations Cup type beat where like you go clan-based style. You have your World Championship, your World Cup, where you do get to kind of tap into that national pride thing.
I think it's just hard with the VRS.
That's also
that is
a
going to have
very good
implications
point
on tournaments in the modern day.
Oh, yeah, because it doesn't work like it used to.
Shout out to Ben B, 727. The score is 6-8. Ben, in favor of MIBR. Shout out to you one time. All right, a bit of a bonus here for MIBR. 2 SMGs are Famus and Klim with an early move as Dumau diligent outside, making sure nobody is up close for early intel. Oh, the molly's perfectly timed.
Spam hit him as well from Insani's Famas. Right. Oh, okay. Still gets it. Not prepared. Traded down by Klim. Forward position enables the trade. How did hiding out of the back for Breno.
Wow.
Arc finds the swing of Insani. Catches the trade attempt. Clem was last seen secret, so they're going to be on high alert for this double door position. They're going to try and break a hole to try and limit Clem's approach. Puts his head in the vice, invited by Arc.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's it. Oh, I'll have a look.
Yeah, well, we'll have a look. We'll always have a look.
See what's going on through this hole.
Nothing but death.
Venom? Venom, you just saw a guy.
Just told him. He hit them with the nade. He's had enough. He's had enough.
Okay, I didn't see the conversation you saw about this guy on Twitter, but maybe there is conversation about this guy on
People
Twitter.
be having conversations, man. Ooh, there's some numbers for you to read. If you want to read them, you can. You can. There they are.
So any VRS points accrued at PGL Bucharest will have no implication on the major for Cologne. However, it will for Singapore.
And for MIBR, that's a 10-point jump in their ranking if they can pick up the win versus Legacy.
I think if I was MIBR right now, after playing domestically all season long,
10-point, I think 10 placements, 70 to 60.
Okay, that is quite a jump. This next couple of months before the major is where I'd want to get international reps in.
Yeah.
And then if you do get some good results there, like an event like this, you can put yourself in invite range, hopefully. That's what you're aiming for. You want to be in invite range. Essentially, you want to be somewhere in the top 20. That's where you want to be.
That's the goal. How detected is this slink down secret?
You're very quiet. Is LNZ addressing this?
I think so, yeah. But no nade, so it's just a jump spot, then run away. Run, jump up.
Yeah, he's going to do the classic. They're not going to chase him. Well, at least not quickly. They're not going to give away the game. Only one man's been noted. Is there support for LNZ?
Kind of, you'd hope Brenner would be on his way. He's worried about a lurker.
He has no help.
Oof. I like the angle he's adopted. He's backing himself for the clear.
Yeah, but he's about to... This Molly will go off at the same time Torch. Yep, here we go. From 0 to 100, as I think you should save.
That's brilliant. Very well structured. And you put that, you watch that round from LNZ's perspective, you feel helpless. You feel completely helpless. I had the info. I knew that they were around me.
I feel that there needs to be some accountability for the rest of the team, though. Of course, they could be lobby, they could be radio, not making any noise.
But like, go find it.
But there's no noise. There's not, like, it was completely silent across the whole map. So that's what we talk about when we say playing in the black box. When I doing Inferno and saying you don't have brackets control or banana control, that's how it could feel. If you only looked at X-ray off POVs of MIBR that whole round, their information was they could be down secret. That was it.
How helpful.
That was it, right?
Yeah.
So.
Cuidado, ele queria rapar a rampa agora. Se for default, eu cravo nele.
8-8. Third and deciding map.
Let's play double HUD.
Legacy's T-side's got legs.
This round, I don't know. I guess I need to...
I think that it's interesting to see teams in this band, which is
1.5.
20 to 40, I suppose. Right, because this is not just these two teams, there's more teams that play, but teams probably about 20 to 40 in the world have...
Well,
I know they're on eco, but it's just... This would be the... Wouldn't this be the worst round to do a vent dive?
Yeah.
But it works.
He's going to be doing some crazy ramp flank.
They're going to win the round.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, the band of those teams, they obviously have these are very good players. These are very good Counter-Strike players, right? We're talking about but we're not talking about the elite level who are playing, the chess game all the time. Sometimes these matches can look a little bit more like checkers. And that is also a symptom of the variance of these squads. When I talk about a team like 3D Max, I say they reinforce playing aggressive because that's when they get their best results.
Yes.
The same thing happens to these teams in different... You can play against one team one day, play one style, it can work, and then you try and use that style the next day against it doesn't work. So just the ability to have so many different ideas and options, that's where teams 20 to 40 in the world are lacking. It's like they have ideas, they're good ideas, they can shoot, they just don't have enough and they don't have enough variety.
Right.
And they can't make the variety work. Whereas you look at Vitality, their whole thing is variety in the way that they call and approach the game. And I understand I'm comparing what is now considered by, I don't know if I want to say the general consensus, but it is starting to lean that way, that Vitality the best team ever. But that's the peak, that's the pinnacle. That's right now what we're comparing everybody to, the top of Counter-Strike. So unable to save everything they would have hoped their MIBR. Legacy have taken the lead, and we have ourselves a timeout.
That's nice. Round recap at the top of your screen. You can see that was a bit of a tit for tat to start. Pistol went Legacy's way. MIBR responded. Legacy 1 out, 3rd round until a run from MIBR. Into the second half of play, we've seen MIBR pick themselves up the pistol and the conversion. But since the guns have come out, we've seen 3 in a row from Legacy. Will this be 4?
Well, let's find out, shall we, Alex? 9 to 8. Going to start the alt ramp.
We're just going. No, we're not. That guy's
Looking for a fight. Look at the harass.
Venom! Sorry, I sounded like a mad dog dad. Get off the couch.
He should change his name to Carnage after that one.
Yeah, yikes, bro. Effective Molotov. Someone's going to see 86 and 12 when they go back to spawn.
That there is one of my favorite type of harass moves that aren't used to do with Furia, because remember, all their nuke play used to be lobby-centric.
And you'd threaten you're doing it?
But what they would do is there would be mollies everywhere on the top side, and there'd be so much hut spam and wallbang going on from Yuri and Quesarado. They were able to like soften up and put the top side under so much pressure early. But this is where once upon a time his strat book was a little bit weak. It was yard crawls, and right now a smoke wall has landed successfully, but Insani, he's ahead of this. Information, MIBR.
Insani in a prime position to just find that immediate headshot. Dumao caught crouching. Opening kill provided. And then he'll use their smokes against them to reposition. Worried about Silo. Looks like flashes into the top side. Whether or not there's commitment behind it doesn't look like there is from the door side. There is 2 merging in. Down the vent. Wow. Wow.
It's creative, I'll give him that much.
It is creative. And that is 2 from Klim. Gets there just in time. Not going to quite hit the flick. Worried about a lurk arriving. But they have the numbers now, Chad. It's going to be hard to see this post plant going in favor of Legacy.
Klim's the only one with a kit in this situation.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point.
I don't love this for MIBR.
And Insani goes late. Oh, makes a step. Audible. Something on that. Keeps at least 1 of the 3 busy. Easy find. That was a little too easy onto Lato. Art down after 1 and just saadzin. At the first, the flank comes in. Insani's patience prevails. It's going to be another round for MIBR. Breaking that run from Legacy.
All right, well, still early stages in the second half, but it feels like we're already out in deep waters. An important one there. There is going to be more than enough money for a buy on the T side. Don't you worry about that. So they can keep the pressure up. I liked how the round opened. Obviously, Insani being ahead of that smoke wall, not accounting for that Legacy. And you can understand why. If you're going to put so much resources into the top side play to make it look like it's a hit, you're hoping to draw that type of a player. So he's closer towards main. He doesn't have the intel. LNZ having to restrain himself from the cheer until that defuse is confirmed. But they do convert the 5v3. Sunny across this time. Lip of secret. We'll have company earlier this time as the smoke wall starts to dot the yard. Klim, by playing forward, they can overlook Insani's position if they do opt to go down secret.
Oh, they're molly deep.
I don't know if they clear him.
Okay. Definitely ground for Insani to find another opening incision. Oh, it's not cleared him. You're absolutely right. So a free frag onto Art. Now his position noted, and Dumao on the path for a clearance. Gets another one. Onto LNZ. Working well in yard. saadzin trying to go for some quick wall bangs. Oh my gosh. Try again. Ooh, Klim goes for the flick. Connect it. So still that man advantage for MIBR. Insani's still here. And a Molotov should be safe from it on the box. Really safe. I think he... Oh.
Well, he's dead now.
Yeah, okay. I think the red box, I've seen people kind of just laugh at that Molotov when they're up on it. Maybe it depends on how it's thrown. 29, pressure on the T side to find that bomb plant. saadzin back, and this is the fight. That's the fight. Breno goes for the lobby clear. Now knows it's going to be coming in from yard. Yard-centric for the remains. Venom should have a free position. Spots that barrel. Nails the headshot. And Lato is the possible one.
Oh, okay. Couple of nice shots from Venom. It's been a while. But that is going to not humble the money completely for Legacy, but definitely bring themselves into a point of conversation. There's the ability for saadzin to get an AK. The rest of them can upgrade ever so lightly, and they'll take a timeout to do exactly that. And you all know what that means.
Counter-Strike on the television, coffee in your cup. Perfect time to start typing vitriol into the Twitch chat. Let's all be mean to each other. Come on. Let it out. Take out those frustrations on strangers on the internet. Maybe that will make you feel better.
Okay. You want me break door smoke for you, Insta?
You check left side.
Back underway.
Tech 9 rifle for Doom Mal.
How shoved to? This is a full buy.
He's got to try and find this gap. Ooh, spotted ahead. Spotted as well. That information does go both ways. Top hut occupado. Art drops in. Tech 9 headshot. Of course he does. But Clem quick on the spank. It's looking good for an MIBR 11th.
Oh, caught now. saadzin peppered, but he's able to drop. If he can get the bomb down,
Okay.
it's going to help them not to win this round, but maybe the next. 11 on... Oh, Klim's not clearing. Klim's not clearing this. No way in the world.
Okay, so you go for the trigger discipline, hoping for more. It's just going to be Clem. You have to take it eventually.
I think a knife would be great here. A knife would be huge for the bank balance.
You're right. 1,500 bucks. Now he strikes, lets the clock rot as much as he can. T side up against this, well, now three-man unit for the retake. It's very late, very labored. If saadzin could find a way to get them off that bomb, they're starting to defuse. Getting on it now, getting on it now. 11 for MIBR.
A bit tense there for a moment, didn't
Little
it?
tense. Holy.
They took the timeout to decide at the scoreline 10-9 that forcing in that scenario was better than taking maybe a hero AK with a couple of partials behind it.
That was that was what they deemed.
And now
better
they're going to
option.
do a rifle with a couple of upgrades.
But it's at
behind
11.
it. Yeah, but if you had just done that last round, you'd have full AKs this round. So last round you didn't have full guns. This round you don't have full guns, but you're taking a partial, so next round you do have full guns.
But
And they took a timeout to discuss that.
yeah, he wants to go for this vent drop again. And
He's
gone
got it
away with
again.
with the bomb. He took the bomb. Fast, Brano hit one, goes down. The Tech 9s are working. Klim, quick onto saadzin. Quick on the plant though. Art just punched in that code immediately. Sonny's quick to this from Secret. He's got the info. He's got Art booked. This is already looking good for the 12th. Just do Mal Lato.
Okay, well, zoom out.
He has to do it really all at the moment. Lato's kind of still disconnected.
Why is it always so late and tense with these guys? Boys, I'm freaking out.
Yeah, this is nerve-wracking. Just Lato. Now they know where he is, just in time. God, these late retakes from MIBR are admirable. They're pulling it off time after time. Mirage first, now Nuke. Very good.
Nice, guys.
Nice.
That's bro, give me spawn.
Here's some crazy one, guys.
Can I just pick cut?
Now it is the full rifles. They've got...
I think I'm putting MIBR on my pick'ems.
sorry?
I think I'm putting MIBR on my
Really?
pick'ems. They stage 1 team?
They will be a stage 1 team,
Yeah,
yes.
they're my pick'ems.
Okay.
They've impressed me
Like to
today.
be your 0-3 team, or...?
No, absolutely not.
All right, just checking.
That's my dark horse. There's always a dark horse at the major. You have to know who it's going to be, Chad. And I am saying it's MIBR.
So the
That's
stage...
my opinion. You can't have that.
The stage 1 field is Gamer Legion Big, Bet Boom, Bait, Heroic, Sinners, M80, NRG, Sharks, Gaming Gladiators, MIBR, Liquid, Tyler, Lynn Vision, Thunder Down Under, and FlyQuest.
Oh, I wonder which one you're putting as
Eight
yours. Dark horse.
of them do have to go to the next stage. So actually, not a bad shout.
No, I think that's pretty reasonable. You think Alcaran's going to be playing the major for a row?
I don't think so.
Where are you going? Lato braves the flames. And they've got this two-man yard squad.
How do you lose this one?
I don't know. Something like that, actually. Yeah, Breno and Klim both get kills, and then Venom Zera swings in, and you get 0 kills from ramp, and then your two people that were yard, they were supposed to be kind of the late flank, are actually going to have to do it all on their own.
I think you're baffled at how audacious they were willing to take that fight, but that should be round.
Should be. Match. MIBR's post-plant looks solid. Art's going to force this fight with the Molotov HE combo, and Team's going to be trying to evade, but to no success. Nice find to pull it back to just a one-player advantage.
Now you wait and you let Dumal work, right? You want to be able to connect with them. The fact you've got that one for free, it's all good. But this 2v4, it's truly on. There's 30 seconds. They have to go for it. They don't have any other choice, but there's a real chance they win it. They're all playing ramp room.
Dumal's peeking into this, yeah, and
there it is.
AWP does close it down. Klim with some impact frags. 23 in the third map. You can only have one. We discussed that. He's chosen to save it all the goods for that third and deciding map here. So a 2-1 for MIBR. One best of 3 away from the playoffs here at PGL Bucharest.
And that's going to feel damn good. Yesterday we discussed that MIBR got their first win against a European opponent for the year against BC.G. Now Legacy are a team in stage 2 who they've just taken down. And this is something that, obviously domestically speaking, the bread and butter for MIBR. This is where they picked up almost all